yep. So, everybody have their study exam worksheet from the planner pulled up for year 1 first.
Looking to see if Jacob got it. Jacob, hit control F. Oh, there you go. Actually, it's over on the side. Hold on. You want to? No. Go to A. A comma. There you go. That one. Okay.
Okay. So, the first thing to do on here, if we jump down, everybody had the class attendance set to everybody's full attending, so we can skip over that section. The study phase, if you look at how many points you have allocated into study on the first year time allotments sheet.
Okay.
There's a section on here to kind of note that study points invested this section space /5. I think everybody was 4 or 5, depending. So then that is going to grant you a bonus on all of your exams equal to that value. And you get that many rerolls you can use on any of your exams.
Okay.
So all 3 numbers in those spaces are the same. Like 4, 4, 4. Right?
Like, it's a plus.
Yes. Yep. Correct.
Okay, so the global exam bonus becomes basically the study points that you have.
Yeah. Yep.
Like a 1-to-1? Okay.
Correct. Yep, keeping it simple. Direct
What's
relation.
the universal rerolls?
So that's equal to your study bonus as well, so that 4 or 5 is going to be the same there. And those are just free rerolls you get on any one of your exams, your choice, after you see the results. You can use them at any point. You can use multiples on one exam, you can spread them out, you can go back and revisit one afterwards. You can handle that all in any order.
Is that universal rerolls per semester, like year?
That's per this study phase, technically. So it's just going to be on this exam, and then the same thing will happen next exam when that comes up, where you'll get a whole new batch of rerolls and bonuses. And between now and then, if you want to, take 1 point away from one thing, add it into study points, then you can get an extra reroll. If you think you have too many, you can drop it and put your points elsewhere. But basically, at the time of when we're doing this sheet, whatever you've got in that number, that's how many rolls and bonuses you're getting. And there might be something.
Hold on. I have to help Jacob.
Yep.
Just looking at a confused face. Scroll up. Look to your planner. Scroll up.
If I was smart,
There.
I would.
So you dedicated 5 points to study.
Oh, like do a shared.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then, put 5 down. Go back to that first page. You're at right there. You see under the study phase, there's a blank spot.
It's like once we
The
do it a couple
study
times,
points?
it should go pretty fast.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Immediately under the header. Go up 1 line. Jesus Christ, Jake Archer. There you go. And then it becomes another 5. Complete that line.
And set this up.
And another 5.
5 reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of rerolls. But that's what you get for just doing maximum study.
Did you do math study? Am I the only one who didn't?
No, I did 4.
I was going to say,
Oh, I
two
did
people- 4 people did 5.
Crazy.
Just gotta focus on that crafting time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you a 5 character?
No, a 4 crafter. I was broke, so I had to spend some time
You would have
crafting.
jobs.
Yeah, good job.
Which you will get cashed in on, everybody who has jobs.
I had to keep my classes passing so I can keep asking for money.
Which, to be
I feel
fair,
like your character-
benefits them
Yeah.
to make sure you're passing their classes as well.
And I may be using the guilt trip. My new friends are so poor that I have to help them with some finances.
That's
Just
so-
squander our own finances just so that we keep up appearances of being poor.
So when we go to visit Waterdeep on a break, you need to wear like rags and
Yep.
have a little like hood that's all like
I
disheveled.
can't afford that bra. Baby.
But I feel like we need like one nice thing that you gave us.
Yep.
Like the only treasure that we've ever known.
Yep.
Yep.
Kind of thing. Okay. I like it.
Have you guys ever seen Saltburn?
The what?
Yes.
Saltburn?
The guy at the end danced around naked, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bathtub scene that I don't think I'll ever be able to forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when that movie came out and people went crazy over it.
That's why when you're rich, you don't bring poor people into your house.
Lesson learned.
So just hope your parents never saw Saltburn.
So do we need to write in our classes under the study phase?
Yes, yep.
Including the minors or just...
Including the minors, yep. Those effectively just count as classes. So if you want to write in what your classes are, and I will tell you, this is so you can take a practice exam, which will grant you additional rerolls to that class. So this is, and you can do the same one multiple times if you want. So if you're like, oh, I know I'm going to do really bad in magical physiologies, you can take that twice, do 2 practice exams of that.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 5 practice exams if we're
Yep.
choosing.
Of your choice, yes.
Gotcha.
And technically, it's however many are equal to your study points. So if you took 4 study points, then you get to do 4 instead of 5 practice exams.
How do I know if I'm going to do that?
Okay. How do we predict the likelihood of us to pass the class?
Yep. There are
Oh.
different skill checks. Yes. If you look on the last sheet, the actual exam phase, that has listed what skill check is required, or skill checks are required for each class.
And so,
Oh, okay.
like, you have to pass both of them?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if you pass one but fail the other, then that class is a pass. If you pass both, it's aced, which has some extra bonuses if you can maintain that.
Ooh.
So there is some reward for going the harder route of acing everything, like Roz did.
I used almost all my rerolls.
Hmm.
And remember too, on top of the skill check, you get your if you have 5 points allocated to studying, you get an extra +5. If you have a 4, you get a +4 on
Okay.
top of the skill.
Yep.
What do you get if you ace the class?
If you ace the class, all 3 exam periods, so say you get the ace status, you pass all of your skill checks for to physiologies or whatever, then you get to gain
Okay.
proficiency or expertise in one of the skill checks listed if there is one.
Nice.
So double proficiency bonus, like forever going forward. That's just you representing you're learning some crazy good stuff.
Okay. So, one of my classes, I think I changed
Okay.
from what got put into that. What would be the DC for the computational magic class?
Is that not listed on there? I thought I did put that on there.
It had an old Arcano botany
Oh, got it.
choice. I think I picked.
Okay. The DC for it is going to be the same regardless. The DC for all of your elective classes is going to be, I believe it was 17.
Okay. Is the skill or abilities that would change?
That would change though. So applied computation. The first one's going to be Arcana. The second one's going to be Investigation.
Boy, you weren't getting the sus feel a little bit,
Uh-huh.
Okay. So,
Do I have to
we get
decide?
to- Go ahead.
Do we have to decide what practice exams we want to take first and then roll, or can I roll and go, oh, okay, I did good, so I'll just take that one and then figure out what I want to do for my others?
Either or. Your
Okay.
choice. Yep. So if you want to be flexible with it, absolutely.
Okay, so I need to look at.
Nice, Michael.
How are you doing?
What?
I'm not worried about you following.
Oh, I completely forgot. I was starting to do. I can pull it up if we need it.
I think it was well at some point.
So, look at your skills versus your exam phase classes. You can take a look at which ones you want to take active studying into, which is a practice exam, to see how you would do. And the point of that is to decide where you want to assign rerolls, or what is that for?
So if you pass your practice exam, you get one extra free re-roll that you can use only on that class.
Okay.
And on the practice ones, we use any of the
Correct.
abilities?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So for the practice one, you get to pick which ability check you're making.
Okay.
So it,
Well, wait, but on the real one, you don't get to pick your
But-
ability check?
nope, the real one is dictated. There's some that might give you options like this or this,
Yeah.
but you don't get the full list. If there's 4 different ability checks, the exams are generally only going to have 2 in a section that you get to choose from, whereas the practice you get to pick all 4.
Okay.
And I can pull up that full list if need be. It's on the course catalog.
This is just going to be one class only reroll earned. You just put like 1 there?
Yep.
Just 1?
Yeah. And the DC is greater on the
Yep.
practice exam. Yep. It's, yeah. So if it's 17 is the normal, then you need a 19 to pass it.
Gotcha.
So the goal was that you should get maybe about half is what I was shooting for. 50% rate.
So are you assigning practice points?
Yes. I'm deciding which classes I want to take for each one.
And you get as many practice exams as you put points.
Yes.
Correct.
Can you do multiple practice exams in a single class?
Absolutely. Yeah, so if you want to bank up a bunch of rerolls for a specific one, you can. And if you pick one, you can then do a practice exam on it, and if you fail, you can then do that same one again. So you don't have to decide all beforehand if you don't.
A DC 12. I feel like I can pass a DC 12
Yeah, the minor ones are pretty easy.
for a spellcasting
But
ability.
yeah,
Yep.
the fact that there's spellcasting ability makes me a little bit wary.
No, one of the things I was considering with that is, as you're leveling up, that is not going to scale as well as the DC. So they get harder as you go, which kind of makes sense. So the odds of failure, I think, is going to ultimately increase for each level you go up in it. But you get a bunch of bonuses for those pretty quick. So I think that's a
Okay.
decent trade-off.
And for each one of these, the roll is just a d20 plus your exam bonus.
You don't get your exam bonus on the practice exam.
Just for the practice exam, just a d20.
D20 plus your ability modifier if there is one.
Oh, for that skill ability.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so like, for example, if one of your exams was using Arcana, then D20 plus your Arcana bonus as the check. And then you have to beat the DC 19, I think it is.
I wonder if I chose the wrong campaign to be my first, like, barbarian. Because I have no, like, smarts.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, did you ever select your background? No, you didn't.
No, I think I did.
No, you didn't. I'm looking at your damn sheet. You didn't.
So basically, we need to get Finn something that boosts his intelligence.
Yeah. Like, I mean, legit, there is like the circlet of intellect.
Here.
Set your intelligence to 17.
No, I'm not going to get any reroll.
Uh-oh.
I think I chose 15 and initiative.
No, that's what everyone.
Oh.
What do you want? You can be a fisher. Gambler, both of you.
It's so small. I should be glad.
Aw, look at them.
Aww, look at that.
Good job.
You need a grin or whatever. Harbor folk?
So you said this is a straight roll, just dice plus the skill ability modifier.
Correct. Yes. Yep. Yeah, these are supposed to be a challenge.
Nope.
That project.
Also, I don't understand.
That's
Maybe an urchin?
fucking urchin. Yeah,
I think you're harbor folk.
I gotta be hard. I like hard.
It's fitting.
Get a gaming set.
Ooh. And 64.
I got more stuff.
What's it? The gaming more proficiency.
So
Yeah.
if you don't pass like some of your classes, you can get a tutor, right?
Yeah, that's the other thing I was about to bring up too. There is an option if you fail a class to get one extra attempt at it at a gold cost.
I'll get you a tutor, Finn, if you need it.
And anything you need to, you can potentially still charge against your student loan if it's within Strixhaven. So you can charge tutors to your tuition.
You didn't even assign your abilities to do a gift? Your racial bonuses?
Wow. It's been a while.
What 4 seconds in, he's getting his character built.
And you gotta keep a tight leash on them.
So what skills go up? Or what abilities, rather?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, I can't imagine. Usually,
You deal force damage with your astral spark from the idea.
Still spark.
Proficiency bonus times bonus. When you hit a target, that's implemented.
This dice.
You can once per turn deal extra force.
force damage is nice too. That's the good stuff.
They can't negate it.
Yeah, there's almost nothing that can negate that. There's a couple things, not a lot.
And then you can use firearms. And you have advantage on strength saves and attack.
Oh. Hey.
Yep.
Meeting the DC means you pass.
Beats it. Yep.
Your background would give you much.
This is going much better than I thought it would.
Good.
This dice was rolling
I know.
only 17s and 18s for my
Ah,
first couple.
yep.
And then I got to hear him barely squeak by.
Another good one.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta do this one again.
I'm gonna fail that one.
Uh-oh.
Ugh. That was my. Wait, I had.
That's not going to be an ace then.
No, can I see my? I got a reroll in one class. I don't know what it was.
Ah, yes. Let me give you all of these back.
And then DC 12.
Oh, luckily it was in that class. Intro to the Arcana.
Nice. Oof.
Okay, so that was my study. I got a study thing.
You get to pick which ability you
Yes.
use as ability.
Yep, so unlike the actual exam, you're not assigned which skill checks you have to do. You can pick any of them to roll against.
So I had a study in this one too. So
Yeah.
I get one more.
Yep.
Because that would be my 2 studies. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so I get 4 rerolls.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Is the practice easy? Oh, higher than the exam.
It is. The practice exam is more of a challenge than the actual. And you don't have your exam bonus on it. So they are a challenge to get.
Okay, well, I made one of them.
That's better.
My target for that was about 50% chance of actually getting the rerolls.
Aced them all. Oh.
New overachiever. Yep.
Yeah, I needed to use 2 of my rerolls. This had me scared I was gonna fail every single class. I also rolled really well, but
I did that kind of intentional. My experience with like certification exams and whatnot, the practice tests are always way harder than the actual.
yeah.
So I reflected that.
Oh, it does not pass.
You got it, guys.
Did you pass all your practice exam and your actual courses?
No, I only passed 1 of the practice ones.
I only passed 2.
Yep.
Okay. There's hope.
So that gave me 5 rerolls. Yeah, 5 rerolls, and I only used 2 of the rerolls.
I used like almost all my rerolls. All my rerolls. 2, 3.
Squeaked by.
Uh-huh.
Dang, 7 rerolls.
Well, because I forgot to do this class, because that was the one last night where I was like, I'm going to do this tomorrow, because I can't do this anymore.
I'm getting mad. I'm gonna play it.
I don't need this one anymore, I don't think, but I might still need the crafting. Do I still have it?
Yeah, I handed it back to you right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
No, I could barely hear through Jacob's headphones that I was next to. But what was that about student debt?
If you fail a class, or really anything you need to do at Strixhaven, you can charge to your student loan. So if you want to buy something from Enchantment and More, you can put that towards your student loan.
I feel like don't tell her that because I feel like her character would just be like, basically, I got
Name.
Yep. Yep.
Materials.
Yep. That is what it's there for.
All right, you said just pick something out of the store to craft.
That's the easiest way. You can, if you want to come up with something custom.
Well, my backstory had her making like magical candles, and I saw in the store you had like magical types of candles. So like,
Well, and just remember that the first thing you craft too, you have to give to the university.
Yes.
So don't craft something that you want to keep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my mistake initially.
Yeah. So I grabbed the Bard in the Box from the store.
Yep.
And I was like,
don't
I'll
make it
craft one of
too
those, and then
complex.
I'll give it to them, and then I'll just buy it back.
Yep. Or make a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I like in my free time like craft candles?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the crafting stuff can apply outside of what you're doing in your official exam crafting.
Do we have to like schedule time for like crafting our own stuff?
Like in character, yeah, you'd be scheduling time in like the crafting lab for it.
But like points wise.
But points wise, no.
Okay.
Those are only like your official graded stuff. That's your school project or things that they're paying for. So pretty much anything through there is going to be paid for by the school as part of like the actual education, but you can still do stuff on your own and pay for it.
Okay.
I thought there was something about with Strixhaven you could buy materials at like half cost, or is that only for your project?
No, you can also, buy your crafting stuff cheaper.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, prices are reduced for that too.
Oh god, now it's time to take actual classes.
So which skill do I choose for my practice exam?
You get to pick. So if you look on the exam phase sheet, you'll see there's a list of ability checks for each of the actual exams. You get to pick whichever one you want. Your choice from those listed.
Okay, so if check 1 is nature and arcana and check 2 is medicine and arcana, I can pick whichever one that I want to do my practice exam on.
Yep, nature, medicine, or arcana. Yeah.
Okay. So how do we take the actual exam? No, I agree.
For actual exam, what you're going to do is you might have to adjust some of the fields on that if you didn't already for the class that you changed.
You want to let Jacob get his practice ones done? And then
Yeah,
we'll be
yeah,
on the
let's
same
do
stuff.
that.
Do I get rerolls for the practice ones too?
No. You just take them straight. They have a DC.
That way you're on the
two
same
higher
path.
than their
That's smart.
normal DC.
You want to grab my
Fail.
drinky drink?
Go back up. Don't do it on
Or
the sheet.
I'll grab it.
No.
Keep an eye.
Do I have to mark that fail?
Well, I need to get ice.
Well, I mean, yeah. You don't bother. I don't know how to do it there. I just folded yes or no. And then I said 0 rerolls. Well, you just.
This spellcasting modifier. That's always the best.
Is it?
Oh.
You know, you can also zoom your thing back up.
Yeah, so the goal is once we do this a couple times, we should be able to fly through it a little bit quicker.
Yes.
I passed one.
Okay.
Ooh.
You have the pre-exam.
Ooh.
So you get one.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. Copy. Okay.
Want your first escape.
Fail.
You failed that pre-test? Okay.
Alright, when am I gonna come across athletic? Is the question. Thankfully, there's a lot of work on this, and I'll okay. Okay, fail. And the last one. Also, I failed. Okay. Alright, so now that redo the real tests. I get an extra reroll here. Do I have to, like, choose where I'm gonna use my reroll ahead of time? Or can I reroll it?
It's just for the class. If you pass the practice exam, you only get the reroll for that class.
Yeah.
The other rerolls, I don't know.
Those ones you can use for any classes. So you have like 5 free rerolls, and then the ones you're doing now are specific to just that class.
Okay.
Okay. And so I add 5 to all of my rolls for
Not
classes.
For the actual exam.
yeah.
For the actual, not the practice.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, so getting those
I
practice
want you to
exams.
go to the taking the actual exam phase.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job, baby.
We got there. Okay, so for this one, you can again do them in any order you want. You should see that there is a listing of 2 skill checks for each class, and it says which skill you have to do for that particular check. So you have to pass at least one of those checks for each class to pass the class, or pass the exam. If you pass both checks, then it's an ace.
I need to pick which of the skills. Like, so if it's nature / arcana, medicine / arcana, I get to choose which one for each roll, right?
Correct. You got it. Yep. And then for this one, you're adding your plus 5 or 4 for your study. You get the 1 reroll specific from
Oh, okay.
practice exams if you have any, and then you have your universal rerolls equal to your study points as well.
Okay, sweet. Let's see.
This shouldn't be too bad.
I'm gonna ace everything.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Okay, let's start with an F1. So.
okay. Okay, that's not.
Came in confident on that class.
Okay, I got a pass.
So, in order to pass the exam, though, you have to do the 2 rolls for that one class.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And you have to pass at least one of those 2.
Good.
14 plus 5 plus 2 is 21. And use reroll.
So these candles are common items, but I'm assuming they're magical common, which would be
Yes.
3, right?
Correct. You got it.
I don't think I can do that.
And you can spread that over multiple
Oh, I'm not finishing just one thing right this second.
The goal is to like get credit for it. You have to finish one of them by the end of the year. So you have 3 attempts.
But I have to give the school the first one that I do.
Yep.
Okay. So what happens if you make one of your exam attempts but not the other? Is that just a pass?
That's a pass. Yep.
Okay. Oh God!
What?
Stop using these little dice roller group.
Why? Is it rolling bad for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, John Cruise. I'm acing my first 2, babe.
I'm not.
How are you feeling?
No, that one. We got another reroll.
But I have had to use the reroll on each of them ace so far. But thankfully, one of them was the one I passed for my practice exam for. So that's nice.
Good.
2. And 8.
Oh, I got a nat 20. Do you get anything for a nat 20?
Sadly, no. Definitely a pass. Did really good on that one.
And time needs the DC, right?
Correct. Yep.
Alright. Cool.
Did you remind them to add their plus whatever for their study?
Yeah. Yep. Adding study bonus.
This.
Dude, thank God some of these are arcana.
I know.
Where are you going?
Turning on this light. I'm not using the dice roller tree anymore.
Why are you in bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, the exams are the reason everybody got proficiency in Arcana at the start.
Where'd you get the cheesecake from?
The bakery in Leslie. It's pretty good. I feel like the lemon tastes like lemon extract and not like lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't seem like them. Like everything else I've ever gotten from them is really good. Not that this cheesecake is like good, but it just doesn't taste completely right.
When it says spellcasting ability, so, do I use my spellcasting modifier or just like a charisma check?
Charisma check. I would say charisma or intelligence, realistically.
Dude, these classes are easy.
Dude, I'm just barely passing.
Well, I'm just really passing on most of them, but I am passing.
It's because you stay up all night in your laboratory.
Tinkering.
Maybe I should put less points into my stuff.
Yep.
Oh, just.
But they will get harder.
Yeah, I think the final year the DC is like 21.
Okay, that'd be pretty hard.
You don't get cheesecake. Yeah, you look.
And there's more things that you have to spend points on too, so you might have to sacrifice study points.
Okay. I aced them all.
Aced or passed?
Aced.
Nice.
I used 3 rerolls, one of which I was able to use my my practice exam reroll.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
Were you saying the crafting stuff in Discord is incorrect? That's talking about the D6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, there's a much easier method.
Okay.
You went in, babe?
Yeah.
Have you aced everything?
I've passed some things. I've not aced all.
Do you have rerolls left? Go back to them after you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true.
Yep, you can absolutely go back.
Yeah, I kind of think it might be easier to go through and do your initial and then distribute rerolls.
But you can't do that with your practice test rerolls, right?
You can't reassign those to other classes, correct?
Dude,
You add to your minors, you still have your study bonus, right?
Correct, yes. And the DC is lower on the minors.
Dude, please you love since
No, the minors, we don't do the study bonus. It's the, you said it was just the charisma. Or the spellcasting.
Yeah, that's correct. It's
Because it's a lower DC. The
Yep.
DC is 12.
Yep. That wasn't going to scale it up. That's right. I forgot about that. Thanks, Tyler.
I didn't know that any of the cats use this litter box, but I thought her coming in it looked great work. We put a bunch of cameras up in the house to watch the pets.
Yep.
And also to figure out who's pooping. We even have
Get a mysterious pooper? Uh-oh.
It's A. We already know who. But
Yeah.
Now it's proof. You can take her to court.
hey, get out of there.
We at minimum pass.
Hooray!
Oh, you didn't ace everything?
No.
Wow, dude, you suck.
I gotta. Hey, casting is casting.
Kid's a fucking hero.
Perfect. 17.
He aced everything.
Okay.
I had 3 rerolls left over.
Ignore you.
Thanks, Jay.
Okay.
Okay, so then once everything's set for that, we can pop over to the crafting stuff, which we kind of skipped. So if you have any points put into crafting as the allocation, that will tell you how many hours you get towards whatever project you picked for your first year.
Now, I know you said that we can spend time crafting other things. Is that part of the same crafting time allotment?
No. No, that would be outside of it.
How is there a budget for that outside time?
No, just kind of whatever's reasonable. There's a lot of downtime, so yeah, we can kind of float whatever you're trying to do if it makes sense.
Okay. I won't worry about the hammer, but I might try to push it.
Dude, I should just turn in a drift globe.
Good.
That you didn't make?
Like one of the ones I found, yeah.
I don't think that works.
That would not
I
work.
think
Come on.
it's hard enough. No, I didn't. Yeah.
This represents like crafting in class time.
So it's probably monitored.
Yeah.
Like you probably
There's a
log.
teaching you how to build things is what this is
Well-
representing.
I feel like I would bring in like a baseball or something.
And like slowly.
Yeah, I would just like whack it with a hammer, and then on the final day, I would bring in my drift globe and give it like one final whack with the hammer,
And then just sleight of hand swap it.
yeah, sleight of hand.
There are rules in place for cheating stuff, so I mean you can definitely try that if you want.
I was gonna say like as the classes get harder, would it be like so if Ben and I were in the same class together, like trying to let him cheat off me or
Yeah, potentially.
Okay.
I feel like people would notice that my item looked a lot like yours.
well, I meant like the actual classes.
Oh, okay.
So, is there a penalty if I just make my year-based project in one go?
No, at that point now you've got 2 more sections that you can just essentially practice, keep putting points into crafting, and then you get to keep those items.
Okay.
So they kind of
Does
encourage
it have to be the same object?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
And can you craft a mundane basic or a complex non-magical, or does it have to be at least a magic item?
For the class, to actually like pass that section at the end of the year, it has to be a magical item.
Okay.
But you can use the extra time to make mundane stuff as part of that.
Hours banked this session. Let me.
So, for example, with Roz, she had, I think, 3 points into crafting. So she put 3 times 5, 15 hours, and the project she's working on needs 20. So for next exam, she's only going to need to have 5 points to get up there. So that's just record keeping for going forward.
Okay. I have 20 hours.
And I think 20 lets you make a common magic item, if I remember right.
Yeah. Okay. So
Like how many hours? 20 hours to make a common?
it's
Yep.
you get. Is it 5 hours per crafting point that you allot?
Correct. Yes.
I want to say.
Yep. Yeah, and a common magic item is going to be DC 20, so it requires 20 hours to build.
Okay. Do I just roll a d20? What's the roll?
If you've got any kind of tool proficiency that's relevant to it, or Arcana, you'd make that check. It's also all of your crafting ones for the official project stuff are made with advantage because you've got teachers kind of helping. You've got the best materials and facility for it. So your crafting
Okay.
checks for these are made with advantage.
But you still have to have a minimum number of hours.
Yep.
You have to hit the DC with just that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, I mean, you might have enough to make that that first attempt after the first exam, and if you roll badly, then you'll have to make up some more on the next one. I think I've got it noted down here. Yeah, if you have a failure that is by less or equal to 10, then you still get half of your time back for the new one. So if this one took 20,
Okay.
you just fail it by 10 or less, then you only need 10 more hours on the next one to make another attempt.
And so what? It's a D20 plus Arcana plus you roll at advantage, you said?
Correct.
wait.
So Jeremy, I was thinking of trying to make like a magic fertilizer.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you put it on something that has like dormant seeds in it, so basically like any like bit of soil, it would like make those seeds rapidly grow.
Yes.
And I figured it would. I was hoping to have it be dynamic, but I don't know if that would make sense. That it could have different abilities, but some of the like abilities I thought of was that it could like make like a tree that you could climb, or that it would make like the grass grow in like a 10-foot radius circle and make it difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can scale it however large or small you want to go. What I would say the process would look like for like the game itself is I'd have you write up like what you want the item card essentially to be. I'll take a look at it, assign a comparable like challenge rating for it or rarity class, and then you can either modify it from there or start work on it. So like, for example, on Kelly's thing, she was trying to make a box that had an area of effect spell, basically. So I looked at what's a similar object that has a same level spell. What's the rarity of that? Okay, it's very rare, so this is going to be very rare equivalent, is what I'm looking at.
Okay. Yeah, I can write up that somewhere. So you would want to just start there, just write that up and then send it to you.
Yep, and then I'll evaluate it and assign something to it from there. See what's kind of comparable-ish to it.
I will say, I'm making a candle that grows a tree. It's a common item.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really?
It's called the Oaken Candle. It's in the Enchantment and More channel. You light a candle, and when it burns out, it grows a 30-foot tree or something.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
You could look through some of the growing stuff in the shop.
Yep, just don't forget the first thing you craft, you have to give to the university.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
So I did make my crafting check. So I
Success.
used my little bloom brew that I created.
Yep.
What'd you make?
I made a little tea automaton. So it's a little teapot that has these like moving vines that make or put in the tea ingredients, and then when the tea is ready, it'll bloom,
Oh, nice.
and it does like little precipitation basically as you pour the tea. Petals will fall to the tea and have a precipitation effect on the tea.
So you're gonna make another one of those that we can keep, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, if you got 3 sessions of it, I had to donate the first one. We can just keep the other.
You can also just immediately buy it
Oh, that's good.
because it's going to the store.
The cost is.
They're gonna charge you an arm and a leg. They tried charging you $500 for that book. Remember? 500 gold.
That's true.
That's probably going to be common magic item.
That I'm using the fuck out of Melvin Thorn, and the fact that he is my own personal wood mill now.
Whittling every single thing.
It's a wooden kettle on a wooden platform.
It'd probably be 50 gold, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I think-
Next question.
Yep.
How much does our job give us?
40 gold.
Because I guess that is the consideration of if I can make it, is if I have the resources.
Sure. Money is on one of these forms. Campus job. For each point you have allocated into job or work or whatever it's labeled as, you get 25 gold during the
Oh,
exam.
okay.
So,
And I can make my blue brew. 3 times.
The bottle of boundless coffee.
About 75. The 50 on it is the material cost for that thing.
Yep. Yeah, we'll call it there. I feel like that's probably about what they're going for, like the not mechanical magic items. It seems like 50 feels pretty solid.
Sounds like a steal to me.
Basically, you work for like a month for it. Or I guess it'd probably be a couple more than a month.
Oh, wait. That's the cost for me to make it. That wouldn't be the cost for me to buy it.
No, that's the buy.
The
Oh,
school
the cost
pays
for me to make.
The school pays for the materials, so you don't have to pay for those. Normally, you would have to pay for them, but they give you the materials, you make the item, they sell the item at a discount,
Okay.
and then students just continually making projects and not buying them outright is how the school is stocking that store with so much stuff.
But they only cover your stuff for the first item, so for the next 2 items she makes, she would have to buy the materials.
Material.
Yes. Which is the same thing as what the shop basically would cost or charge for it.
Can we
So
come
that
up
would
with...
be the cost.
Yep.
So she'd be spending all of her money. We need to come up with a way that they can make more money.
Adventuring.
Side mission.
She knows how to make it. She's got the blueprint right up here.
Yep.
She can make it again.
Oh yeah, and it's wood, so most of it comes from your friend.
Yep.
Okay.
But
And
So then that 50 gold is going towards like any of the stuff you need for enchanting and whatnot. I don't even know what that would necessarily be, but
I want to just buy it. And I want to buy it and give it to you.
what is what?
I'm gonna buy it and give it to you, and give it back to you, so you don't have to spend all of your money. Then you're back to having zero, like no money.
same one.
No, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna give it back to you. I don't think I've spent any of my money on myself.
I have not either.
What was the? There was an item that we that I picked up. I think someone gave me. A small clay dude for making a homunculus.
Yeah.
So, hear me out on this. Artificers can have an infusion called the homunculus servant.
Yeah.
And it says that we need 100 gold piece to be like the heart of the homunculus.
100%. That's
But
our.
if I was gonna say, but if I have a little clay dude that is for making a homunculus.
Yep. Yeah, you've got all of the components for it. You can do what you got to do with it. No
Okay,
problem.
then I don't care too much about gold then, because that was the one thing I was like, oh god.
That's what you're saving for.
Yeah. Okay. Save the chat. Even if I'm gonna make my homunculus a non-humanoid, is that okay?
You know, so you can. It was like clay, right? So yeah, you just reform it and whatever shape you're doing. Makes sense to me.
Guess what? Hobbs is going to get some new abilities. The one point I was looking at, I was like, that's basically just another fine familiar, but different and stronger.
Well, it's gonna be two different creatures, right? Or does it take the place of?
So my thought is that her making the homunculus is like her making a new form for Cogs to inhabit. So Cogs can either take the like fine familiar approach where he's just like a little stuffy bird,
Yep.
or he can go the homunculus approach, which is beefier, costs a little bit more, and he's a different form than that. So it's gonna have to be like a little mechanical fox in that form. That
Nice.
will be Cogs.
Yep. Like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
So how much time has gone from when we started till now?
1/3 of the year. I don't know how long an actual school year is. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, this represents you're now 1/3 of the way through your first year.
Okay.
So for crafting projects outside the school's crafting,
Yeah.
I have the little gift for Finn that I've been working on. Previously, we had said it'd be DC 12 and 8 hours to craft. I think the new crafting
Yep.
thing is just DC 10 and 10 hours to craft.
Correct.
I assume that wouldn't take me too long. But how do I figure out the cost for it?
You want to resend me the description of it? Do you have that on hand? Or is it in one of them?
And I'll probably not use the Artificer Infusion because I was not using it correctly in that. So it'd just be a slightly magical little rock. It's in it. Although, no, I can do it's only infusions. It's my magical tinker. I can't do that.
I think this would be like probably 50 gold.
Okay.
I found something in enchantment called Potion of Nature's Growth. That's pretty similar to what I was. I mean, well, it's similar concept.
Yeah.
It's 50 gold. It's the price of it. It's an uncommon potion though. For crafting the magical item, do potions count? Or does that have to be like an actual item?
You can, if you wanted to craft the potion, you could do that instead. Yep. That would be fine.
Okay. Maybe I'll do that then.
And potions typically, for the difficulty, are going to slide down a little bit. So if that's an uncommon potion, it would effectively be like a common magic item in terms of the difficulty. Yep.
Okay. Then we'll do that. That sounds like kind of close to what I was thinking, and it already exists. So. And it fits the difficulty because I was trying to think about mine, and I was like, at minimum, this is going to be uncommon.
Yeah. Typically, if there's more than one effect, then yeah, you're probably going to see uncommon.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it might be too hard for me to do. Okay.
So I might ask you then, Jerry, because I think I'm gonna have a lot of extra downtime
Mm-hmm.
for her crafting, that she might work a little bit on her hammer upgrade. I don't think she'll make it all the way through. I'm guessing. I gotta figure out where that thing was such a different. Oh, that was in the trash. So from.
So I'm thinking as far
Yeah.
as timing to keep it simple with it being thirds. Your school year is going to be 9 months, and then you'll have 3 off as like your
Okay.
break.
I think, or is it going to be, instead of like a 3 break, can it be like a month between semesters? So that way, if we want to go out and adventure and get some.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll say it's 2, and then there's going to be some breaks scattered in between there. Yeah, that fits with some of this because I don't want it to be all just you're here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 2 months, and then time off.
Yep.
Not 3-1, 3-1, 3-1.
Yeah. It'll be quite fluid as a heads up.
And with regards to like on our weekends and stuff, wanting to do like some questing to get some money, is there like down in Casimir where we started, is there like a bulletin board or anything of like job postings?
Could be. You don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. What did we do about the extracurriculars?
Yep. So is everybody good as far as their project stuff?
Wait.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Well done. So okay, so I got my item. Everything's good.
Yep.
How do I actually do the roll? Do I have to pay me? Do I have to buy all the materials?
School covers it. So for your official crafting class stuff, it's covered.
Thank goodness.
So it's going to be an Arcana, or if you've got an appropriate tool check. So for yours, if you're doing a potion, an alchemist or potion making toolkit proficiency, you could add. Otherwise, just straight Arcana.
Okay.
And you have advantage on all of your official school project ones that you're using your crafting time here for.
All right. That's a pretty high DC.
Yep. Yeah, so it's going to be DC 20. You have advantage.
Well, how does your time spent towards it? Like, for example, I allocated 3 points to it earlier.
Yep.
Crafting.
So your time is your points times 5. So you've got 15 hours to put towards the project.
The DC is how many hours it takes to make it.
Yes. Yep.
So you need to, at first, in order to make a completion on it, you would need to have enough crafting hours to complete its need if you were going to make it this one go around.
Yep.
Also, you're just making a check to see if you made full dedication progress on it.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you have 15 hours towards a 20-hour project now, which I think would be the case, then you wouldn't be making a roll this time. But next exam, as long as you've got at least 1 point still in crafting at the time of the exam, then you'll be able to make the check then.
Okay.
And then if you've got extra, so say you have 3 points still, then that's another 10 hours that you can put towards your next project, and that one you get to keep. Potentially.
Okay.
Can I try
So
to
I
make
guess
this in
we'll
my off
see.
time? I think
So
that
I
might
need
even be
the
in the
DC
storm
20 just to
after.
make sure I made progress.
Where's this from?
I just found something online.
Oh,
I
okay.
took a
I was
screenshot.
gonna say, this
But I
looks
think that's
similar. I
in-
can totally see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so I got an 11 Arcana check.
But did you get? I don't think you have to make a roll yet, because you didn't make it to the threshold. So you don't even have to make any checks. You just bank progress towards the project.
So you have 15 hours of 20.
You only have 3 points in crafting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so 3 points gives you 15 hours. The minimum number of hours you need is 20. So you can't even roll for a check unless you have 20 hours in.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're like me and Kelly, we can't even roll to check until next time.
Yeah.
We don't have enough hours. Angie put 4 points in. We only put 3.
Yep.
So that's why she gets to roll.
Should I just like do something else that I can get graded on? I'd
Well-
like to keep it anyways.
The grade is that you complete at least one of them by the end of the year.
Yeah. So next exam phase, you're probably going to complete it.
But I could do an easier one.
No, you have to do a common magical.
Yep.
Which makes your hours set at minimum 20 hours.
Yep.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so we won't be
So
able
you are doing the easiest one for what you can do.
I gotta roll at least an 18 to
Yeah, I'm looking at it like some of these are going to become easy.
Whatever a comparable candle, I don't know what the rating is on it. I'm guessing most of the candles are probably as common. I mean, that's probably
Some
true.
of them are common, some are uncommon. This one does say it's uncommon,
Oh, okay.
so I would
Perfect.
go with. So how do I know if it's a 4 or a 5 common?
I'll put that in as 4.
What does that mean?
Uh,
Would I have time over the 2 months to like craft this feasibly?
you would need to do. So I was thinking, I'll probably say, going back to like the timing of it, you'll have 9 months in school, so that means you've got 60 days between exams, kind of, as a rough estimate. So you get roughly 60 hours of like free time that you can do. So 1 extra hour outside of what you've got allocated.
Okay.
So you can potentially do crafting up to that amount. So between each one, you've got effectively 60 hours, 60 DC worth of something that you can attempt to craft at
Okay.
cost.
Okay.
That'd be your
Then-
downtime outside of class crafting.
Okay.
And that one you do not have advantage on from working in this school.
I'm not crafting shit on my downtime. I'm still.
I don't even think it's possible. How would that ever be possible for a 15 legendary? What are you rolling? Because the 15 legendary is 15 times 5
Mhm.
plus 5 for the DC. Like it's like
Yeah, how are you going to pull that one off? That'd be a legend if
That-
you pulled it off. I put it in there because that's technically the thing, but if you notice, there's not a lot of legendary items out there. That's why.
But even for an uncommon candle, if it's a 4, 4 times 5 is 20, and then 25. So I'd have to roll. At my DC is a 25 with just a D20 plus an Arcana check.
Yep.
Now, would that, like, so let's say when we're 4th year and, you know, we're a little more experienced, would we get any extra bonus for.
So your proficiency bonus is going to scale up. If you start getting into more, like if you're doing a lot of enchanting, you're
Yeah, but
probably
this
going to
doesn't
get like.
add your proficiency bonus. This is just the roll plus Arcana. So the Arcana is going to go up, but if the DC is 32.
Is it Arcana plus proficiency bonus?
Your Arcana, you're all proficient, I believe, in Arcana.
So
So
it'll
it's going to scale up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And then if you've got proficiency in like a related tool thing, so if you're doing a lot of potion making, you're probably going to want to gain proficiency in
An alchemist.
yep,
Yeah.
the kit, so then you get a little bit of a bonus from that. If you gain expertise, yeah.
The proficiency in the tool adds additionally on top of the proficiency with our.
I will say for the sake of like making item stuff, yeah. Just to make it, because yeah, some of the stuff does scale up. And then also, there's options in here. So if you're doing some of the classes, you can gain expertise in, say, Arcana, and now your proficiency modifier is doubled. So you figure at like, you know, level 10 or whatever, your proficiency modifier is probably like a +5 or something. Now it's +10. Potentially you're +20 if you've got proficiency or expertise in tools.
Is there like a candle carver's tool set that I need to be proficient in?
Yeah, they're probably.
In the artificer's tools, it probably is. I can look at it really quick. Tools.
And I feel like
And
And if it's in my backstory, would I already have those tools? Or how would I become good with those tools?
you would have to spend time working at it to gain, kind of like you're doing languages before, be a similar process where you're just dedicating downtime into gaining proficiency.
So instead of crafting, I think right now I would work at gaining proficiency in candle making, a candle making kit.
And you figure you've got 60 hours that you can kind of spend towards whatever you want. So if that's, you know, what your goal is getting proficiency in those, yep. You could absolutely do
so
that.
I'm seeing a woodcarver's tools Might be for like carving the candles or carving them out.
Okay.
And converter supplies would probably has like or alchemist supplies. Have like the cauldron for melting wax and things.
I would say for enchanted candles, alchemist I think fits very well.
Alchemist.
Yep. Yeah,
Agreed.
you'd be like infusing stuff into a material and then forming the material. The infusing part is probably the harder part, so I would say that would be alchemist.
Okay. So
And if you think another one
figure
fits,
myself out.
You guys are alchemists. You guys made a bunch of those candles.
yeah, yep.
Yep.
Who knows what kind of magic we put into them?
We should probably make some more
Magic
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some fall ones.
So there's
Yep.
somebody asking you for a categorization of her tier 1 on her hammer. Or sorry, tier 2 on her hammer.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, throw that. Do you want me to figure that one out now? I can take a glance at that.
Maybe, because if we have 60 hours and she only used 10 of it up on Finn's thing, then she has at least the 50 hours to throw at it.
Ben, what did you make me?
I'll show you in a second.
So right now you're at tier 1,
Yes,
and we want to jump to 2.
yes. So right now it's the exploding hammer.
Yep.
We got a happy cat alert.
I see that. And if you want, if something seems off about the abilities, we can adjust them too. My whole goal is just to make it less explodey
Yep.
and slightly better, but barely.
That's exploding slightly better, but barely.
I would probably put that at, I think a 3. Gut reaction, I'm gonna say it's a 3.
So it's still common.
Yeah, I'd say the roll to upgrade it from 1 to 2 would be DC 20.
So now just 20 hours.
Yep. 20 hours to make it.
Is it-
It's like that seems too easy.
I was expecting you to have to spend more time on it, but I'll take that.
When you go up higher,
It's gonna get worse.
yeah. But realistically, looking at this one, it's more so, like you said, stabilizing. So it's more refinement than like enchanting. So
Yeah, it has that like minor knockback
Yep.
ability in addition to it, but not
Yep.
that much more stable.
right.
Okay, so then for the crafting rolls, I'm proficient with like 3 different types of tools, in addition to my proficiency on Arcana. So as I make this crafting roll, because I would have the hours then, if it's just the 20 hours.
Yep.
I have the hours.
Yep.
It's the D20 plus my Arcana plus my tool proficiency.
Yes.
What's tool proficiency?
She's, as part of her artificer thing, got proficiency in artificer tools. So basically, she gets to add her proficiency bonus again.
Oh, okay.
So it is proficiency bonus plus dex.
Plus that. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Oh.
And you do, before you, real quick,
Made it.
you also have to pay.
I know. I didn't say she's going to be potentially taking some materials after this.
Okay. Yep. And that would be whatever the common material price is. I think that was the 100 or whatever.
Yes.
Yep.
So she's probably going to run that to her student loan.
Okay.
But she did make the check with a 21.
Okay. That passes. So yeah, with 20 of your 60 free time, you are able to stabilize it up to tier 2.
If you're proficient in a tool, can you use that when you're doing your school craft?
Yep.
You have that? Okay. How much time do I have to put towards being proficient in that? I think the alchemy kit is.
I feel like that has to be an official thing, so let me find out. 5
could work,
hours to.
Is there a kit for growing plants?
Yeah.
Herbalist.
I was gonna say herbalist.
I need an herbalist kit.
Well, you need to become proficient in it.
Hey,
But can I tell you how much it costs?
what? I feel like I should inherit
A golden
that.
kit is 5 gold piece.
I should inherit it from it.
100%. I think that is.
Herbalist is suck, bitch.
I think that is legit. You absolutely would have one if, yeah. Yeah, given the backstory, for sure. You've got one. You do not have to buy. Now, you may not be proficient in it, necessarily, unless your background says, but you've got the kit at least.
I would have.
You might want to look at what Harbor Folk actually did.
I would have thrown my computer. I would have chunked a penny out the window.
House is butt healing.
Much better.
Do you want to see? Hold on. You're about to get a big
Maybe
dose.
slashing.
Yeah, you're about to get a big dose of penny butt. Here comes penny butt.
Oh, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Still rough, but
Here, no, the other way. There you go.
It looks a lot better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be a giant gaping hole in his
Yep.
butt. Now it's just a little.
It's a little scab.
Yeah.
Yep.
It finally stabbed.
Good.
All the time it's been like moist and nasty. A breeding ground of bacteria. Honestly. But now it's a little scab.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good. Good, Penny.
Did I get anything for my background?
Your background just gave you advantage or skill proficiency with athletics and sleight of hand.
Yeah, like as fuck probably.
Just saying.
Hold on, I don't think it gave me sleight of hand.
It gave you common clothes, a rowboat, and a pouch containing 5 gold piece.
Give me a
You got a
rowboat?
fishing tackle, a dice set, a playing card set, some common clothes, a rowboat. Don't know how you're just carrying that, but you have rowboat. And a pouch containing 5 gold.
Maybe it's like a Minecraft rowboat, and I just like throw it into water and it pops out. And an herbalist kit. Did it say anything about an herbalist
Or the sailboat that we had in the pirate game. That was the hat. I had that
yeah.
hat
Yep.
that
That's
you
cool as hell.
turn over, throw it into the water, and it turns into like a 15-foot long
Yep.
rowboat.
Little dolly boat.
Yep.
I'm saying training lasts 250 days.
That's too long.
Yep.
I feel like before he would have came to school, though, he would have trained in it.
Yeah, I think
Herbalism?
if you were to go for it because of background, and I think this would apply to you too. For the sake of this, I'll give you half of it up front, so 125 days. So you figure that's going to be what, like 3? So basically a school year.
By the time we do our
Proficiency.
next exams,
You'll have 60 of 100, whatever, half of 250, I think it was. 250 days, so that'd be 125, and you'll have 60 of 125.
wait, how much time between? I thought it was 3 months between exams. Just
3 months, yes, you are right.
3 months.
Yep,
Okay.
so 90.
So we would have of 125, we now just did 90,
Yep.
and so now
Oh,
we've got
and-
30 left. So
Yeah, that's right.
next time we'll be proficient enough to roll when we do our exam stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
As far as
That
your
works.
crafting stuff goes.
Would we get proficiency bonus plus dex or just proficiency bonus?
It's tool check, so I think it is, yeah, plus dex. Or, let me find out how the tools work. If I know how these tools work, is, I think, with dex.
It is with that, yeah.
So how does alchemist? What's the official ruling?
Looks like Poisoner's Kit is intelligent, so it does change.
Yep.
Maybe I should.
Herbs.
Was it more history?
I want candy.
Why are you demanding please?
Because she was jealous when I was petting Penny, and now she doesn't care.
Remove it. That was less aggressively more involved than I thought it was going to be, but we're there. Oh, I also realized that artificers might be a little broken for the whole crafting thing, because I only realized that after I got level 2. They have an infusion that they can like just take a common item and infuse it with magic,
Yeah.
and they can replicate just any other common magical item.
Yeah.
She really could have taken the easy way out of that class. No, here you go.
Is that like unlimited? I don't know how that ability necessarily works.
Jeremy, I've been trying to read so many things on Artificer.
Yeah.
So, the way Artificer works with infusions is you know 4 infusions, but you can only maintain 2 at once. And they are indefinite, but the minute you try and make another infusion beyond that 2, the old one goes away.
Yep. Okay. So you could technically have made the item, but then as soon as you do like change your infusion, then it goes back to being mundane.
Yes. Yeah.
I was an
So
artificer
it would
once,
be
yeah,
easy,
but-
but
Yeah.
they would take it to the store, and then she'd be like, I'm gonna make a different infusion now. And it would just go.
Yeah. You could definitely try it. They might do an investigation and potentially trace it back to what's happening, and there could be repercussions.
She did it legit. She did it
Yep.
legit. But then I took an object as my replicate magic object thing. As I realized, I was like, I
Yeah.
could've.
There absolutely are ways that you can twist some of the abilities into malicious, scheming con artist ways, which I feel is totally legit.
Okay, so then adding to the student loan debt for her hammer. Is that in addition to what it says for our added student debt?
You can add that onto there at this point, and then when we get to totaling all that out at some point. I am not seeing anything right off as far as how supplies work, like what you add other than proficiency, or sometimes they're saying you can make rolls with advantage.
Do I
They have
point out
the roll.
the where it says Steve's Tools Dex?
Yep.
As I hover over it, it says or Poisoner's Kit it. But I don't know what it would be for others.
Sure.
I wonder if I can just add it.
No.
Herbalism. Herbalism looks like it doesn't.
So it might be specific ones that use stats, and then the others, you just add your proficiency bonus without a stat.
Let's try Tinkerers.
Actually, yeah, that does seem right. So here's one that's actually quoting, it looks like, I think PHB. So for some of them, yeah, there's like specific add proficiency bonus to ability checks to create right here under alchemist supplies. Special tools include items needed to pursue a craft or trade. Proficiency with a set of artisan's tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make using the tools in your craft.
Okay.
Each type of artisan tools requires a separate proficiency. That makes sense, yep.
So it would only add the proficiency bonus of that tool, not the ability with it?
Yep, unless there's something that says otherwise.
Okay.
That's my read on it. And it sounds like it is quite vague and open to interpretation. I think that's the easy way.
So, what am I looking at? I'm pretty sure I'm in the player's handbook. Tool proficiency. If you have proficiency with a tool, add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make that uses that tool. if you have a proficiency in a skill that's used with that check, you have advantage on the check too. I don't really know what that part of it means.
You have proficiency to it. Have you proficiency? I mean, yeah, I think that is like official.
With that check.
Do I like that better than just adding an extra round of proficiency on?
Because that, so I would think that would mean for alchemist supply, if it's intelligence, so you would get your proficiency bonus, and then if you're also proficient in intelligence, you roll with advantage.
But you can't be
Is that what it's
proficient
saying?
in intelligence, which is the weird thing. So maybe if it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
for like an Arcana check as part of the brewing, and you're proficient in Arcana, then that's well, that gets. What do you guys? So my read on that would be if there's an associated stat with them. So like intelligence for poisoners, intelligence for alchemists. And if I said, okay, you're brewing this potion, it's going to be an Arcana check to brew it. If you've got proficiency in Arcana, then having proficiency in the tools as well means you get advantage on the roll. Or we could just house rule it that you get to just add your proficiency bonus onto your like Arcana check. So instead of advantage, you get plus whatever your proficiency bonus is to the roll.
How
So
much
just
does
the
proficiency bonus scale as we go up in level?
I think it's only ever going to get to like a 4. Like
It-
level 17 is like a 4, right?
I think it's. I feel like there's +7 or something like that. Let me find out what the actual table is, because yeah, that's a valid question.
So either +2 right now for proficiency
Or
bonus
advantage.
Or advantage?
or advantage, not both.
Yep. And the reason I bring up when we want to do proficiency instead, you're already for your school stuff going to have advantage. So your proficiency in tools isn't going to do you any good. I mean, mechanically.
Gotcha. We're rolling with advantage. We're already using Arcana. So yeah, it seems like adding your proficiency bonus on top is probably.
Would be the stronger.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Because then also, like, say you were doing a check for the tools that you weren't proficient in, but you were proficient in the tools, you would still get the proficiency bonus that way instead of just not even having the advantage. Like, the tools would do you no
Yeah,
benefit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. That's true too. Yep.
Wait, which way are we going?
You add the proficiency bonus from the tool.
We're not doing advantage?
No.
Advantage is better for us.
But it's just the proficiency bonus, not
It's better
proficiency plus
outside of
dex.
the class stuff. But yes, that's my read on it. So yeah, I mean, if you guys would rather have the advantage side of it, mathematically that's better outside of crafting per class.
Advantage is basically a +3.
Yep. Well, then your proficiency is going to
Yeah.
scale.
Blown out with the proficiency bonuses.
At level 5, you're 3. At level 9, you're 4. At level 13, you're 5. At level 17, you're 6.
I think it's hard to know right now because right now I can't craft anything. So I don't know what that's going to look
Yep.
like in the future to know, I guess. How
The other thing, too, that would be good about using the proficiency, just something to keep in mind, whichever way you guys would rather go, I'm open to it, is if you get expertise in it as well, now you're doing double proficiency on it. So you could have, at level, let's say you're level 10, that's going to be a +8.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I think
If you put the time in.
I agree.
Well, you can. There's ways you can do it. If you ace classes, you can gain proficiency in.
Well, yeah, because
In a
as,
tool or just in a skill?
Depends on what the class offers. So
Oh.
if there's any that are,
well, and
I need to think about my future.
I know.
I think Homer's will be better.
Yeah. So for example, beginning incomancy, which Kelly has a calligrapher's tool. So if she aces that all the way through, she can gain proficiency or expertise if she already has proficiency
in calligraphy.
in
tools.
calligraphy tools.
Gotcha.
And I think the Arcana plus the proficiency bonus would be better because as our proficiency bonus scales up, the Arcana bonus is going to scale up with it
Right.
Yep.
because we're proficient in it.
True.
yeah.
And it might make sense for me to add some extra tool proficiencies in this, because that might be the only one that has that.
I should get one of these.
Apparently, the classes I picked like all different classes than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one overlap.
I think besides the basic classes that were in together, like the ones that are required, the top two, I think I only have one class with someone, and I think it's Finn.
Fuck yeah, dude. We're gonna
And
do
then
that.
everyone else, like you guys have the same classes. I don't know about Lyric. But when he was filling up,
They have different classes too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's overlap. Everybody's got some classes that are shared, but it's definitely not, you guys all did the same thing. Like, I think,
Nice.
if I remember, 3 of you have the intro to magical history, or whatever it is, art and history.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have that. Yeah.
Yep, I think just Ange didn't. And then I think 3 of you had the intro to archaeomancy, if I remember right.
I
Yup.
didn't.
And that was
Yep.
one that Roz did not have. So those 2 were like your kind of linchpin circle arounds for sharing classes.
Arcano-botany, Finn? Do you take Arcano-botany?
Of course I fucking did.
Yeah.
What is this?
And I would say, just as a call out against my prep, if there is one like Arcano-botany, would make sense that you could use your proficiency in herbalism tools or whatever.
That's amazing.
Let me know if you see one of those, and we can sub in one of the skill checks, and I will let you cycle it out, and we'll just make a note of it. Because, yeah, I didn't think about tools a lot outside of the obvious calligraphy one.
Maybe tools in these.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm in the Society of Fine Arts because I wanted to fine-tune my candle making skills.
Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. So, yeah, I think that should then will count. So, if you've got another house rule we'll come up with right now, if you've got points in extracurriculars and you have a reason that you can argue that they make sense for developing a tool like that, we'll count those points, like 2 hours towards that project each.
So I'm doing Enchanting Poets Club. So that's like calligraphy related if you're doing like if you're writing out the
Yeah.
poems to
Mhm.
perform.
Yep.
Okay.
And so then that kind of scales the way we'd want to do the hours. So at that point, everybody's just going to gain proficiency in every single skill. So we'd have to come up with a actual number that you'd have to hit for hours for a skill. And off the top, so 250.
Could we,
What's
my
that?
suggestion,
Yep.
because I can't craft anything this time, so I want to focus on doing this, just spend our whole 60 hours of time doing that craft, because now we can't spend any time crafting, and so the next semester I can craft, but I won't have time to like do a skill. Like, can it be that you just have to pick one or the other? You either craft stuff or you work on your like
Yeah.
Skills.
proficiency skill.
Yeah.
That way you're not just like, oh, I did this class and this class plus passed this one, so now I've got 3 more proficiencies. Now you have to like kind of pick or choose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If that's an easier way to track it.
Yeah, I'm good with.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
Keep it stupid
So-
simple.
To make sure I'm tracking, we're saying there's the 60-hour allotment of free time that you have, and that can either serve as extra crafting time or extra skill time, but not both.
Yeah, you'd pick one or the other, how you wanted to apply it.
Okay.
That's like a floating one, and then you'll have what you've spent in, like your clubs or your classes and whatnot, kind of count a little bit toward, or not so much classes, but your clubs could potentially count towards gaining some proficiency.
Okay.
'Cause otherwise, what I would say is it would be like 1,000 hours that you'd have to bank to gain proficiency.
Or maybe you can only get proficiency in a tool if you have a class or an
Oh.
extracurricular that goes with that tool. Not just, I'm going to take these for the DC stuff and then learn a separate tool.
So it has to apply to whatever class.
That would be,
account for the time
yeah, because that's
decrease.
almost like that is a class in and of itself, and you're putting points into it. I think that might be the better way to go, is through your extracurricular, that's specific time that you're dedicating to potentially learning a tool.
You can spend an entire semester, but you have to have an extracurricular that goes with that tool.
So what do you guys think? Is that, would you rather have a number target that you're hitting, or would you have to dedicate
the 60 hours.
the curricular to it? Yeah. To gaining proficiency.
I have a lot of baked in proficiency with tools, so I feel like I don't really have a say or care.
Yeah.
I feel like for you guys, that would be more advantageous for. How do you guys think, Paul?
So, because I'm in the beginner incomancy or whatever, could I say, because it's calligraphy tools, if I pass all my classes at the end of the year, I'm proficient in calligraphy tools, and then spend the 60 hours, if I didn't want to craft, investing time into another tool set?
So real quick, off of just the class thing, the way you get proficiency on that, if you ace all of your inclemency classes, then you get proficiency in either Arcana, Sleight of Hand, or Calligraphy, or Expertise if you're already proficient in one of those. So that's already baked in. That's not even a change.
Okay.
That's how you get proficiency from classes.
Got it. So then I wouldn't even have to worry about taking time to work on calligraphy tools, because if I ace my class in it, then I already have the proficiency.
Yep. As long as you can ace it, every single one of them, then yes.
I will ace every single one of them.
So then you can put that focus into something else.
So we're going the route of it's class-based proficiencies, class or extracurricular.
Yep. The ECs.
To get proficiency.
Is that what you guys think? I will say, just to balance it out so it's not overpowered from the extracurricular, you'll probably have to make a check because you're having to make a check for the classes as well.
Okay.
So we might have to do like each exam session, just like we're doing with the classes, there's going to be an associated skill check that you'd have to make. And if you pass all of those for period, then you gain proficiency or expertise potentially.
Got it.
How's that sound?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do. So
It's better than like 250 hours because we'd be out of school by the time I was
Yeah.
proficient with anything.
Yeah.
well, I mean, if you're doing 93, that's 180, or
90. But how much time a day are you spending?
that's figuring an hour.
Gotcha.
That's just doing the 1 hour of free time, and then if you unallocate points from other stuff, you could potentially boost that higher if you want.
So it's still like
But it's
Yeah.
a year.
you're still
A
feeling
year,
like,
yeah, a year and a half, almost
think
2
how long it
years.
takes for you to become like, yep, I am proficient in doing this thing. I'm good at doing it well.
I think I could become proficient in carving candles in like a month.
Yeah, probably.
But I like this. I like
But
dedicating
yours is more than just carving candles. Yours is
it's
like
enchanting and
Yep,
magic.
exactly.
I think this sounds fair though, where you have to have something dedicated to it, and then you have to have some sort of roller check at the
Yep.
end of the semester.
What if you just keep failing your candle check?
Yeah, right.
That too, because it would suck to go a year and a half, and then, well, I guess there wouldn't be a check if you did it that way. Listen, I'm not going to become proficient in a million tools. I want to actually make something.
Yep.
All right.
So I guess on that note then, what is elsewise the repercussion of the extracurricular? Extra things.
Yep,
I can't say that word at the beginning of the seat.
The other thing is
I'm trying to say an name.
the other thing I was telling Kelly too, there's lists of other students in each of your clubs, like the named characters rather. You get to pick one of those each session to gain +1 in like friendship with.
Okay.
Ooh.
So there's a social aspect. Also, for the leisure time, if you have anything put into that, that lets you grant or gain advantage on one charisma check with a student per point that you've got allocated. So, for example, Roz has 2 points into leisure time, so she has 2 advantages that she can deploy whenever she wants while interacting with a student.
Okay.
Right.
So then, with the extras, if I spent, I think I dedicated way too much time for extras. I put 5 points into extras.
Dang.
Yeah. So you are.
I really like the idea of my extras. They're ancient artifacts and clockwork engineering. I was like, that's a bread and butter.
You're also, because you're an Warforged. No, you're not Warforged, are you? Never mind.
No.
Not yet, not dedicated.
Oh, that's a race too. That's robot peoples.
Oh no, I'm not Warforged. I'm Herringbone? Herringbone?
The bunnies.
Yeah. So then, it says that you get a benefit per point.
Yep.
You guys get social points with a chosen member of that club.
Yep. But on top of that, the extra thing
5
you get.
advantages, because she has 5 points in it.
No, that's the leisure time one.
Oh.
So for the extracurriculars, each point you have lets you add.
I wrote it down.
Oh, that's right. I didn't actually add what it actually does yet. The original thought on that. Let me grab.
I wrote it down.
Oh no, you added your rolls. What you got? I didn't give you the actual results.
Oh no, I'm on leisure. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Where is this one? That one? Go. You get to add a D4. The number of points you've got D4s to ability checks for that extracurriculars related skills. I didn't completely settle on that because I think that's a lot to keep track of.
Oh, so if I put 2 points into it, I'm not in 2 clubs. I'm in 1 club, but you get D4s.
You're spending extra time to it. So, I mean, that might make sense to roll that into something for, brainstorming for your skill or proficiency bonus gains. Maybe each, my thought right off, each point that you've got, you're going to add those together, keep a running total of how many points you spent in extracurriculars. And at the end of the year, when you make that check to see if you gain the proficiency, you get a bonus for however many points you've accumulated in extracurricular, if that makes sense. So say you've got 2 points this trimester that you put into extracurriculars. That's a +2 that you're going to gain to your check to see if you level up. Say next semester you drop that down to a 1. Now you're up to a total of 3 that you get on your final roll. So
you're in the same extracurricular for the entire year.
Unless
to
you want to
roll
change.
but you wouldn't be able to roll a DC check. Well, I guess you
you would have to stick. No, you're in the same one for all year.
the same one curricular for the entire year.
Or multiple.
Okay, but then you would break up your points. So right now, instead of having a 2d4 for this one, I could have 1d4 and 1d4 for 2 curriculars, extracurricular.
Not even D4s. So this would be, that's a good point. So you're potentially going, I would say this is a pool. Your total points are going to be a pool that you can distribute however you want. So if you want to, say at the end of the year when you make your check, you've got 4 points that you've totally put into the extracurricular pool, then you can distribute those like, I want a +3 on this check to see if I gain proficiency in this extracurricular club, and then I've got +1 for this other one.
So, I guess if you don't have a club that necessarily gives a proficiency in a tool,
Not even tools, right?
or is it like
Or
abilities?
abilities as well. So this is another point that you can
Okay.
use to gain proficiency or expertise in.
So like mine are all like performance based. So if I at the end of the year I could become an expert because I'm already proficient in performance.
Yep.
Okay. And would you just like pick one of the associated skills to be like the focus of your
Correct.
time spent in that curricular?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And we're just gonna base it on how many hours banked towards the end of the year.
That's what I'm
The goal
thinking.
to see if you got it.
I'm open, but I think that's an easy one to track.
That's easier than the defaults for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that printout available on Discord anywhere?
If not, it will be.
He has a printout of all the different extracurriculars with an explanation, and it gives you the skills. So one might have like athletics, acrobats, and like medicine, and at the end you can pick just one of those to roll to see if you become proficient in.
Or double up on your expertise up.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I did not make this available because it had students in it, but now you are at the school. So I didn't want to spoil any of the people that you might meet, but now you'd actually know them. So if it's not available, which I don't think it is, it will be.
Okay.
I think you had put in my extra cook.
Yeah.
I can't say that word. The extra class stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, I think I already have it for mine too. Do you have it for yours?
he does.
Extracurricular?
Yeah, scroll up.
I put the descriptions, that is verbatim from this. I put those for each one that you guys had signed up for.
Go down one more page. Right there. So you took those two.
Yeah, I did.
So you have the option of selecting at the end of the year. What's from there? So in addition to that, you said there's a social aspect to them, to the
Yep.
extras.
So looking on that same sheet, you'll see there's the member section that tells you the other like named characters that are in those clubs, and you get to pick one of those people to gain +1 relationship with.
You know who I'm picking?
So how does it work with how many
Xander,
extracurriculars
the cheerleader, gymnast.
you can do?
That's valid. Yep. I would say the amount, going back to the points to keep it all aligned, however many points you have in extracurriculars, that's how many plus you can spread out. So if you want to have, +2 for Xanther because she's got 2 points in extracurricular, she can do that. If she wants to do +1 with Xanther and +1 with Fel, another person you met, you could do that. So you can distribute however many points you've got in your extracurricular with people.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Yep. And I'll add that to your sheet too, so it lines up with how theirs are.
Okay.
Just a quick reference.
The throw a curveball.
Yeah.
If I have one individual in both of my extras, that I want to be like, you are my best bud now. Do I devote can I just devote all 5 of my points, my social points, into that person?
Yeah.
Is that smart? That's smart. Because otherwise, it's you break up to 5 between 2 different people.
Or between 5 people if you've got 5 points. As many as you want. You've got a pool to spread points around.
So if I asked on a named character, would there be a way for me to just get a quick synopsis? Do I like 5 of this person?
Absolutely.
Is there somewhere you'd like me to search on the Discord or?
No, just tell me. That's fine. I will. You all are kind of interacting here and there with these people. They're in your classes, so I'm okay with you guys getting. If there's any that you want to ask, like a brief, you don't get in-depth background information until you know them better. But if there's any you want to know, kind of what their vibe is, what they're like, I can just tell you that for free.
Okay, I'm interested in this Fedoris person. Fedoris.
Yep.
Daniel War.
Yep. He is a LARP nerd. Let me pull up his stuff. But he does tabletop gaming. He's got his own D&D thing going on the side. He does a lot of acting, so you've got interaction that you've done with it. He's big on the Play Actors Guild. He might actually be in some of your things potentially.
Melanthorn is in the bot patrol squad.
Yep.
Oh, is he? Nice.
Keep going into.
We're already besties.
Yeah, you already have a +1 on that one. I added that. Where is Strixhaven? We are searching. Making sure I've got his stuff. I put in entries for every single one of them, so I've got quick reference. So his tropes that I assigned him, he's over the top. Really likes really driving performances to the large ham effect. Think like William Shatner's iconic deliveries. Like he's big on dialing up to 11. He is very excited in his talking. He definitely seems to have a bit of an ADD mindset.
I think that's fitting with Lyric.
Yeah. He reliably invites the first person he sees to join on future adventures. He does tend to miss the point when you're trying to tell him stuff sometimes. Doesn't quite focus in.
That's fine.
I even had... What is a... Got a bunch of, like, associated pop culture references for him. But a lot of them I don't know. Jasker from The Witcher?
Here.
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
I don't know what that reference necessarily is, but I figured you guys might. So he's one of the ones that was associated.
Oh wait, hold on.
For Tully, the 11th Doctor. Is that what's his name?
To the Witcher?
Okay, so I think I do actually remember that old show. The 11th Doctor, that is...
Christopher.
You got this.
Christopher.
I was thinking it was...
Yeah, what the fuck? The bald guy, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was the 11th, but maybe.
Wasn't he the 10th?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, it was
And then
David
David Tennant.
That's what I was thinking of,
Yeah.
Matt Smith.
Tennant was
Oh,
So Matt Smith is his kind of like reference.
okay.
So that's the vibe you get out of him.
Wait, who's that?
Keteris.
Oh, he's in one of my classes. Oh.
Some close associates with.
All of the extras because he just wants to be in everything.
Yep. I do believe he's in a lot of them. I did put them in a lot of different extracurriculars, way more than you guys did, just so that there was more of a spread.
Yeah.
There's only so many students.
Nice. Can I also ask on Lorene Arnetta?
Yep, she is a like hipster granola girl, I think was her archetype.
I'm gonna hit it off well. As a bunny from the Feywild, come on, give me that hipster.
Let me verify that.
Is there anything on the Discord with little snippets of all the characters?
No, but I can get one. That's an easy thing to pull up at this point. Okay, going over hers. She has an offbeat meter and cadence, and whimsical talents. She's a bit of an animal whisperer. She has a green thumb.
We're good.
Yep.
We're good.
You love her, all of that stuff. Okay.
3 points. No, Norris is getting 2.
3 and 2, huh? Who got 3? Lorraine?
Lorraine, yeah.
And +2 on Doris?
X, right?
Something like that, yep.
I don't know how to.
So,
It does look like Cradass. Cadras. Something like that. We'll be flexible.
He got 2 of my social points.
wait, what is this for again? Not for leisure time.
This is for your extracurriculars.
So for extracurriculars, you get my 2 points means I can take 2 extracurriculars. I get 2 points to bank at the end of the year to pass a DC check, but it's also the number of points I can distribute right now to
To
friendship.
become friends. Yes.
I will give my 2 points to Kadoris as well.
He is loving his sudden rise in popularity. Maybe get back home.
Now, do any of them pick us?
No, it's all on your.
Ah,
Actually, should I do that right? Well, yeah, I don't want to make you sit here and read everybody's name.
I'm okay with reading them. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of stuff prepared, so if we want to stretch this out into stuff, totally.
How about
That's my preparation for this part of it. Now
All right.
paying off.
I wasn't listening to when you were
And
talking to her.
Just for
Aurora.
reference, These are the people that feel free to look on the back is their names for most of them, although she doesn't have one.
That's Hatteras.
Oh.
Oh, I love him. He's so cute.
Yeah, I'll throw up their actual image stuff.
You
Welcome.
probably will be happy with Lorene if you have her too.
Aurora Luna.
She is a goth.
She
Poetry, speaks like old English all the time.
right?
Mm.
Got
And
like
then
Val.
you talk to her. No, this was
Val,
our girl.
Yeah.
No, that was the ice fish.
Nora Ann Wu.
Is I think she's actually a upperclassman. I believe that was her. I don't. Nope, that's actually not her. That's somebody else. She is. Missing.
Sounds like a job for the
friend. Travel all the rounds and back again.
the mischief
Your heart is true. You're my pal
and my confidant.
And I threw a party and invited everyone I knew.
She's the team mom. Always has snacks, tissues.
Oh,
Speaks true.
I'm not joking. I'm imagining her with
Nope. The mama bear is another trope.
Ooh, I might get along with her though too.
Yeah, your personalities seem quite the same.
She is famous for a really bad piece of art that she likes to make, which is a mug, a lumpy, off-centered piece that she gives to her friends.
I make lumpy off-centered candles,
Mhm.
so like a match made in heaven. Maybe I'll do. I'll do 1 point to Ghidorah and 1 point to Nora. I won't even worry about the rest right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 point to Xanther and 1 point to Thalj.
I really wish I knew where is
Who is the Rubina?
Rubina Larkingdick. Oh, maybe that was.
Oh, Jacob, did you have any?
No, this is Talana.
Oh, oh, right there. That's her. She is upper, so she's a year ahead of you.
I didn't know that you did.
Real quick, let me add this here.
Are you using up your 60 hours?
You said that was +1 to Nora for you?
Yeah,
You had,
1 to Nora and 1 to Ghidorah.
one connection with Greta
Find that.
that you could. You guys had mentioned that you would go train together in a gym or something.
Greta Go Run.
Probably try and boost your social with her.
Oh, Greta, that one.
Yeah.
Who? What's her deal?
She's
an upper.
Yeah, she's a second year.
Well, you gotta make friends with this chick.
You lost an arm scene battle.
When was that?
When we first got to
She's like
Jordan.
a twin.
Well, I was in iron.
Is she?
Yeah.
He's in my iron.
Gotcha.
Ah, there it is.
You guys both bought your necklace at Hot Topic.
Yeah, we did. Gotta have that black choker.
She
There's
is.
similarity to you two for sure.
She is the Valley Girl trope.
Okay, so probably not gonna deal with her right now.
Yeah.
I need popular girl meets valley girl.
That's what it is.
Classic combo.
Yep.
True.
Yeah, she's very
I
much
do
like what's her
like
name from
popularity.
Clueless.
Oh my god.
So, like, I came to Strixhaven because where I'm from, everything is always about keeping things under control. It's like some of her quotes. But don't get it twisted, so she uses sling like you. But that's her.
BFF?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, but the real question is, does she drip when she struts?
Not as much. You get that tiefling swagger.
So while we're on extracurricular,
Yep.
what would I have to roll to see if I'm now proficient in the alchemy / candle making kit?
That
End of
we're
year?
doing at the end of the year.
Oh, the end of the year.
Yep. So rather than banking up points, or time towards it, we're doing the off of your extracurriculars.
So roll after, yeah. So it'll be a little bit.
Okay. All right. So does that mean I have to do the same extracurricular for the whole year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
At least one of them.
Right.
Okay. Excuse me?
Yeah, I'd say in order to make that check, you would have to have that curricular for the whole year. Now, if you're only going to do the one, and you're not worried about the other, and you just want to meet other people, you can bounce around.
Okay.
But you wouldn't get to make a check for that one.
So if I only do just the fine arts and put all my eggs in one basket, what does that mean for my check?
It'd be the same as if you're doing multiple and splitting out realistically. Mechanically,
doesn't
you're just
matter.
banking it. Yep,
Okay.
we won't differentiate it
Gotcha.
that granularly.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
All right.
That means that you're basically, story-wise, you're kind of going to the other one, and it's more of like a social thing. You're not really, like, dedicated to it. The other one, like, you're focused in on.
Okay. Okay. All right. Sweet.
Hey, you guys, we passed all of our classes.
Woo!
Did you do your social for your extra?
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
I don't think so. Hold on. Let me go back to my
Yeah, if there's any you want to
others.
know their deals.
Yeah. Greta Gorin.
Yep. She's very much like energetic jock as you experience with her. Let me pull up her actual.
He was the one he met last time, right?
Yeah, the
she's the dwarf bodybuilder.
Weightlifter, Yep.
Yep.
Come on. Do you need to know who the rest of the people are?
I figured that. Alright. What about God, I don't know how to say his name. Yevenish Southclaw?
Jav, as his friends call him, is a surfer dude. Like, very much laid back, chill. He's the dude.
He probably talks really slow like you.
He absolutely does.
Our conversations would be amazing to watch.
Yeah. They would last twice as long as a normal conversation.
He's like a stoner type, for sure.
Okay.
He's the lovable rogue.
And how many points do we get to put into friends?
Depends on how many points. It's equal to the points you've got to extracurricular.
Okay, I think I got 3.
Curricular. Oh,
Extracurricular.
curricular?
Yeah.
Extracurricular.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be good.
Okay, so I'm feeling like
Rubius Hagrid.
What?
That's a Harry Potter one, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one of his cultural reference people.
You need to be friends with Hagrid.
wait, which one's Hagrid?
The surfer dude?
How did my extracurriculars go?
Hagrid is a surfer.
Hagrid?
Fezzik from Princess Bride.
Oh.
Chewbacca.
Is Flynn a typo or is that meant to be me?
That's meant to be you. Yep,
Oh, okay.
that would be a typo. At one point, I thought your name you said was Flynn. I think before I had the character sheet, so it has propagated through some things, and I probably haven't caught it. Feel free to update it on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. And then so that's the people in that group.
Yep.
What about?
And he also is a year ahead of you guys.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could just choose him just to make you do a surfer boy voice.
Your call.
Yes. Okay. Let me look at the bog control.
Yeah.
So I know Melvin Thorne.
Yep.
Who's Shubandri?
She is a owl person. And her deal is she's very stoic and very honest to a fault. She will say the truth even if it hurts somebody's feelings. She's very determined and is socially oblivious. and she's a cleric. Oh, no, a paladin sort. Very serious. Some of her references are like Spock, Data. I know those two. Brienne of Tarth.
You know her.
Minerva
McGonagall.
There you go. That's another one.
Professor McGonagall.
Okay. And then what about Benjamin Suvige?
He's the elephant guy. So similar to
That's
you being a
common.
rhino, he is.
He's a hippo, not a rhino.
Yep. It's like, didn't say that, did I? Yeah, I did.
I'm thinking of that gif of the rhino falling and being able to get up.
He is like the very proper British adventurer sort, the gentleman adventurer, a knight in shining armor.
He's
It's very
on
by the
toast.
books. He shortens his name to just Rampart because Bedum Sauvage is very hard for people to pronounce if they don't have a trunk, because there is a trumpet sound for the bed that we just can't make with our normal noses. He's afraid of snakes. Very honorable.
Which is funny because his trunk is like a snake. But
Yeah,
does he
no.
ever see, like, wake up?
Some of his references are Indiana Jones, again Brienne of Tarth, Aragorn.
Yes.
I feel like those would be like the right people to make friends with instead of like the drunken dwarves that like arm wrestle. But the other characters just sound more interesting. Like,
It's a very serious crew in the Bog Patrol.
yeah. Like, I don't know, it's like your friends define, like, you know, like who you're gonna be. But yeah, no, I think I'll be friends with, oh god. That kind of scares me.
You the armist?
Yeah, well, she's just such a feisty dwarf. Like, that's a feisty little person.
I think you should, the surfer dude.
Yeah, I'll have to go with Jab.
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 Okay.
So Jab can at least 1 point.
+1 for Finn. Do you want to flash the image over for him?
This is Jab.
That's Jav. Owl with a leather jacket.
Oh, yeah, little what?
Yep. He's got like those little, what's the shell necklace things I think he's
Oh, the
got?
puka shell necklace,
Yeah,
very
yep.
90s.
Yep. Actually, it looks like their claws. A little bit of both.
We'll say it's a puka shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I envision anyway.
Well, we'll give a point to Greta, because she scares me.
She's very intense.
And yeah, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Yep.
That's what I said with my
Yeah, true.
voice.
She does. Yep.
No, yeah. Well, I said keep your friends close and your competitors even closer.
Oh, here we go. Here's Nora and Wu.
But then I'll also give a point to the bedroom. Or what do you say his name was? Bedroom?
Something like that, yeah.
Rampart?
Rampart is the easy name. He prefers to go by that so people don't
Yeah,
mispronounce
us
the name.
big folks got to stick together.
Yep. I had a feeling you guys would hit it off.
Yeah, we both have great skin.
If
Oh
I
yeah.
pass that one, that is.
Oh, this
Bedum.
is him. Oh,
Maybe.
he's wearing armor.
Yeah. We might have my mom sing that. Oh. We're just gonna play all the farm animals here. All
Oh,
together.
that's a class.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see.
Yeah. Or pet him.
It's just a literal.
I'm gonna break him. You know this. By the end of this year, I'm gonna break
Nobody's
him.
a friend.
Is it
Charisma attack is going to be broken.
Here's Greta.
Yep.
Oh, there's foul. I slept at yours, Kelly.
Yeah, that's foul.
Where's Lauren? I don't think I saw her.
This is
Lorraine.
Yep.
Lorene.
She's also really big in like the math stuff, so you're hearing a lot of classes too. Like any of the quandric stuff, she's probably going to be in.
Gotcha. Okay.
Very geeky.
This guy can fuck off. Xanther. Who runs the game?
Yep.
Strixhaven.
He's written a couple songs through AI now.
Who holds the flame? Strixhaven.
So then, I think the only thing left is the leisure time to settle.
Yep.
I didn't have any points for it. I don't think Jake
I don't
had
have any leisure time.
And that's the easiest one too. That's just mark somewhere that you've got advantage on one charisma check with any student.
Okay.
Per point. That a
Per point. Yep.
If that's all we get, I might take that one leisure point out and bump it somewhere else.
And if there's anything else you think would be applicable, I mean, that's pretty open. Let me know. So if there's something specific you want to do with it. Like, say you were to like try and throw a party or something like that, it might be you get bonuses to how successful it is or something like that. As a off the cuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw a party.
He's the very shy, timid Minotaur.
Who is she?
Which one?
She must be a gnome.
Halfling.
Tannic, Copperwise.
Yep.
Tavik.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, because she looks like she's like 8 years old.
Mm-hmm. Yep. No,
Yeah, you should post.
halfling or
Do a
I'm gonna put something
Discord
together.
channel
Yes.
with just like the characters.
Yep.
So we can scroll through them and see their pictures.
I'll do pictures and like short, intro, bio,
Yeah.
whatever.
Her name's Hope.
Yep.
Hope. I'm your Hope. You're my Hope. I'm J Hope.
She is a full succubus who is like renounced all of her succubus powers to become a good cleric.
Stay away from Xanther. Can you make him a little?
Not so weird.
No, he's fine. Well, because my parents were like, "You're not gonna be dating. Like, boy, you got to focus on school." So I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Dad, I've been going out with this guy because I don't have any money to materials for crafting.
It's full teaching.
I'm trying to do some crafting, and I don't have any money to buy materials, so I'm going out with this guy."
Do you want him to look more fucked up or less fucked up?
He doesn't look fucked up.
He does kind of look fucked up.
I mean, tell him that you're going out with Millenthorpe, and I'm sure he'll have some questions. So was that 2.5 hours and one trimester down?
Yep.
Well, we worked out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Next
No,
time
that
the
was
exam
good.
should go quite quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this means since we took exams, now there's like a little break.
Yeah. So, is there anything you guys want to plan for? Anything you want to accomplish? 'Cause, like I said, this one's going to be a little bit less structured than the previous campaign. So, I mean, if there's anything you guys wanted to try and do, I've got things that are happening in the background that'll kind of interfere or intersect with you guys. But if there's anything you want to do, it's absolutely open. So, if you wanted to take time and do some exploring,
We
We
need
can-
some money.
Didn't you just fleece both of your parents for
I
money?
did. I got 1,100.
True. We
It's legit.
I know.
I mean,
You
that's
haven't even dug into my
fortune.
parents yet.
I know. You need to start asking for money, so it's not like, oh, well, she's asking for all this money. How come
You were literally asking for money before school even
Yeah.
started.
like you just left.
my friends?
I am so bad at lying. Did my mom know?
I will tell you what to say off to the side. I'll write the script for you.
At least now that a little bit of time has passed, I would feel better asking. But I agree.
Can I
think
call your mom and say that you got into trouble and you're like in lockup and I need 500 gold to get you out?
Do you think my mom would believe
No.
that I was in lockup?
I was just trying.
I mean, if you mention her mischievous friends that like to either make people piss themselves
Yep.
and or basically tar and feather them with honey,
True.
I can see potentially that being a good so.
In unforeseeable circumstances, not to her.
Or I was being the bigger person and took the blame for your
Yeah,
guys'
exactly.
idiotic schemes.
I like the honey. We got to do the honey next.
But you're thinking we need to, on break, find a way to make more money, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Adventure.
Because I know eventually my well is going to run dry. Not dry. They'll always have money,
Be
but I
cut
think
off.
they will cut me off if I keep asking for it all the time.
If they cut you off, are you going to get an on-campus job?
No.
What are you going to do for money then?
I will do some adventuring in the off time. I'll figure it out. At least my mom will cut me off. I don't know. I can work around things. We'll just I'll have to spread it out, maybe not ask both for money. That's the wonderful thing about having divorced parents is you can,
If they cut you off, you could probably reach out to Branwyn and like cry to her a little bit, and she might actually send you some money too.
I have some ideas. Don't worry, our group funds will be okay.
Where's Jadra nowadays? Do you think you could reach out to her?
She might. Yeah. Yeah.
These are all interesting people that you're bringing up. Who the fuck you're talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
So let's see, Rosie's the dad, Brandon's the aunt figure, and or James also an aunt figure. Okay.
The wheels are turning.
Can we tell? Does she not? Do you not know? Do you want to know who we are?
I do not know who you are. I can judge that you guys are sisters. Like half sisters or so.
We're kind of cousins.
Oh, cousins. So I thought you guys kept saying mom a lot. Like a shared mom almost.
Oh no.
Okay.
So she is. What was my character's name from the last campaign? Murdoch. She is Murdoch and Rosie's.
Because he said she.
Oh!
They're not together. They're not together. But they had her.
Okay.
And then I'm the daughter of. What was your character's name?
Essie's adopted daughter.
Essie's adopted daughter.
Oh, okay.
And you're married
Nice.
to the.
As Never Ember's son.
Yeah.
One of the Lords of Waterdeep's son.
Yeah.
Nice. So just both loaded.
Yeah.
And that is why.
Yeah. So we do have like Branwyn. I'm sure she still works at the melting pot. I don't know what Jadra's doing.
Well, I
She's
started.
not giving us any money, so there's no point in asking.
Yeah. Well, I started with I wanted to be a tiefling, and then I was like, I want Rosie to be my dad. And then I was kind of thinking about it one day, and I was like, it would be kind of funny if Murdoch was my mom, because we all were like, we can't stand him, and she's like, he's so nice.
Happy ending together.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and then they
Somewhat.
divorced.
Yeah.
Never.
Oh yeah, they were together for a little bit, but I guess they never did get married. But
Okay.
Roz's a
Yes.
bastard.
I'm a bastard child.
Oops.
Well, some of the downtime, Lyric has made something for Finn.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, Lyric will come up. Like, the first time we met, you brought up your little lily flower to me, and it was very cute and so pretty. I made you something that will keep it green and growing in our little closed-up dorm rooms. And she'll kind of bring her hands up from behind her back. And there is this. Oh, where's my description for? You have this kind of like lamp that's on. It looks like a vining plant, and there's a central bloom of the lamp that has these metal flowers petals that open and close. And then at the base, it's kind of a reservoir for holding water and a little bit of moss from our trip together. Say, here, I think you can maybe put the pad down there in the basin, give it nice and watered, keep it nice and happy. And then when the sun needs to come up, the flower just opens and gives you your sunlight.
Aww.
This looks like I'll be able to grow so many singular living plants, but well,
No, I know.
well, I started the sentence with so many and I realized that was the wrong word. Yeah, it didn't work. But I love it. It will make my bedroom brighter and fresher.
I'm so happy. I just wanted to see everyone really do well. And I know it's kind of dark in those dorm rooms, and the whole magical effectiveness of it not actually giving you nutrients for your plants is kind of weird. So, here you go.
Yeah, and I got you something as well. And pull out like a damn handkerchief. It's a handkerchief. It's so that you can clean your hands when you're working on all of those projects.
It's hard to tell which one's dirtier.
I get a little sweaty sometimes.
Didn't do anything to clear it. It will become something special later.
Well, thank you. It's really like.
Mm-hmm. I call it my lily pad. Well, your lily pad thing now.
I'm gonna call it my Lily Light.
Feel free to rename her.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So there's that. And then in some of her like downtime afterwards, I think she's gonna look into what was that? It's kind of backstory-ish related. But she's gonna come up to you guys and say, have you guys ever heard of a thing called a Moonstone Codex? And she'll look kind of like shy and shifty about it.
No. Should we know about it?
Well, there's a thing that I have. And she pulls out this little fragment. It's the thing my parents were working on, and they had such a cool workshop, it was so pretty. But something happened to them, and all I have is this piece of it left, and I don't know quite what happened to them. You guys seem a lot more resilient than me and tougher than me, and I kind of came here looking for more information on this. So, if you wouldn't mind, if you hear anything or see anything, just please don't take the piece.
Okay.
And she'll get like kind of fiercely protective over it.
So your parents were working on this Moonstone Codex. Something happened and they disappeared, and now all you have left is a piece of that codex, right?
You
I think
and then they were the workshop and everyone's saying, "Be around, we kept it warm and comfy."
have you ever tried to research it at the library here to see if you could find any information?
So she would be, as part of her job, if she had any downtime of the job, since she works in the bibliotheques, she would be looking into artifacts, if she can get any, threads on it.
Yep. There is something with jobs still that I didn't even cover in terms of relationship, and I will say if you focus less on the relationship and more into the investigation, there could be a bonus to that as well. Your call. But yeah, absolutely.
Definitely would.
I had a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything at this point on it, but that'll be an ongoing.
Does it sound familiar?
Make a, say, probably Arcana check.
I would like to as well.
Okay.
No, it does not sound familiar to me.
12.
No.
Sorry. We can help you look in the library, though. We can help you do
Yeah.
some research.
Yeah. So you haven't seen your parents in a very long time?
No, it's been me, Cogs, obviously Cogs has been there for a while, Gran, and Professor Lucy. Yeah, just all of us. We're holding the home.
How long ago was that?
You gotta ask for dates.
Also, Feywild
Rule
time.
number one of character backstories, you don't ask about age.
Yep.
They disappeared when I was 13. Feywild math. That would be.
It's been like a couple years, right?
That's like, I think 5 years for you guys. Yeah.
Interesting.
So in our time, you're about 18 years old.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, don't I like it? It's kind of like a fluster her.
I'm not exactly sure how your race ages, but yes, to me you look 18.
It's your age.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 50.
50.
You old hag.
You're a little off. You're a little off.
You look really tall.
I'm not that tall. Well, compared to you, yes, I am quite tall.
It took you many years to grow that height.
Do the elders of your race get really tall?
Do they get really tall?
I'm not familiar with them. I will find out though.
I think it's in common all sorts of different sizes if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
I was just trying to figure out where you're coming up with height equaling 50 years old.
Yeah, it's totally my height. Totally my height. No, actually, I'm 18 as well.
Oh, I don't even know how old I am. Don't ask.
Ooh, I've got some growing to do.
Please.
I just turned 18.
Paragon, top out. Wait. 3 foot 6 inch plus 4d 12 inches. So,
The count the bunny hairs.
I'm assuming, yeah. You would have to, yeah. Weight 25 pounds. So yeah, kind of average, probably shortish average. What's
Wait.
then?
Her race weighs 25 pounds.
That's the base weight for a Haragon is 25 pounds.
That's like Stella.
They are like the wind up.
Small character.
Fairies are the only lighter race somehow by 5 pounds.
Now, Jacob, you have to imagine yourself being 5 times bigger holding Faye.
Oh, yeah.
And the hippo.
Yeah.
True. They're gonna think you're like 150.
Yeah, and also be worried that she's constantly gonna get stomped on.
Yeah, I actually just turned 18, like right before school started. I wanted to come here when I was 17, but I don't know. Apparently, I had to wait till I was 18. Probably because I had a bus tables at that freaking. Actually, I didn't really bus tables. I told people to bus tables when I was supposed to be doing it. That's the wonderful thing about being who I am, is I can just divvy out chores to people.
Anyway, what was the point of the story? How disenfranchised you are and how you had to bus tables? What was the point of the story,
I don't really know.
Rosalind?
Busing table seems difficult. That's a lot of tables to have to pile up into a vehicle and drive them around.
No, it's a little different. It's when somebody, like, if you go to the tavern or the cafeteria and you eat at a table and people leave their shit on it, you have to go around and, like, pick up the dishes, like, wipe down the table.
Take people's orders, bring them drinks and food.
Oh, no, I
to the
didn't do that.
bathroom.
I didn't do that.
You didn't bust the tables either.
You're right. I didn't do it. Yeah.
If she ever says she lifted a finger to do anything, don't believe it.
Oh boy. Okay.
Anybody doing anything else downtime? Any other information getting shared over those first kind of whirlwind months of school at Strixhaven?
I want to ask Finn about. So you mentioned you haven't seen, or your dad's always at the docks. What's up with that? Does he ever come home?
Yeah, he works at the dock. He's a big old dock worker.
Do you see him a lot?
I mean, he's around. It's just that, you see, my mom suffered from an accident, and my dad always blamed me for it. And so he doesn't really like me very much.
Aww.
And plus, he's a big drinker, so, like, he could get very angry at me. So I tended to keep my distance, but we were both at home, like, we lived at home and worked in the docks. Day in, day out. That's how I got so big. Is, from lifting, I did whatever dock workers do.
I hate to ask this, but did your mother recover?
Not really. She was like a bit of a vegetable.
Tasty.
Yes, I love cabbage. She was more of a carrot, though.
You better.
Lyric's eyes get like this.
So it's your
I
mom?
got a carrot, possibly a cauliflower, or
Those aren't as tasty.
yeah, not one of the tasty vegetables. Think of like the least tasty vegetable.
You said she had an accident that turned her into a vegetable?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you turn into a vegetable?
Hold on a second.
The problem with asking questions about backstories.
Yep.
Not that I'm, looking to turn anyone to a vegetable, but a giant carrot, when the time seems right.
Well, I was just looking to see if I had any like stories that like
Yeah.
told, but
Well, you see, it actually was a bit. It kind of was my fault. even though I didn't really tell my dad that. You see, I was trying to create best fertilizer of all time, magical fertilizer, and I thought I had perfected it, and so I invited my mom to see it, and when I sprayed the plants, some of the spray got onto her and I didn't realize, and it kind of gave her a stroke. So. Yeah, she was a human vegetable, and it was kind of my fault, and so you can kind of understand why my dad blamed me, but
Is she?
hey, what is that over there? Is that is that a distraction?
Okay. Is she? I'm confused though. Did she really turn into a carrot when she got sprayed, or she just is comatose?
I pivoted from carrot and switched to cauliflower. Just let's get that out there first. And no, she's not literally a vegetable.
Okay.
That would have been dangerous in my household, boy oh boy. Like, oh, that's scary.
That's a different take on that. You're so cute, I can eat you up.
Yeah.
Is she still at your house? Is she
She's
still
not
alive?
doing very good though.
Do you think there's a way you could reverse it, or you think it's permanent?
Well, I'm not a doctor. The doctors, they didn't think that we could cure it. But while I'm here at Strixhaven, I hear there's a lot of smart people, and possibly I could talk to them. Possibly I should become one, and maybe I'll go back and turn my mom from a vegetable into a fruit.
Yeah.
She'll send cogs over to you to like perch on your shoulder and be a little warm companion for you, a little stubby companion. He'll like muscle up to you a little bit.
Wait, he's stuck.
He's a little stuffed bird,
He
basically.
can move.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like a living stuffed bird, like a stuffed animal bird.
Oh, okay.
But he like cozies up to you for a little pebble.
Oh.
Well,
I'm
then.
sure there's a lot of books here that we can figure out what's wrong with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and something about all the vegetables that I called for earlier. I wasn't trying to be confusing, I was trying to be cheeky. And I've got big cheeks and teeth.
Okay, I think I just need to make a trip to the cafeteria now.
You get a carrot?
That sounds like you need to stop.
That does sound pretty good, but don't be thinking about my mama.
Yeah, so.
On the bright side, I did learn that what I thought was nice fertilizer could actually be used to hurt and maim people. So there's that.
Could be useful in a fight.
It could be useful in a fight.
Do you have any of it?
It's a skill I learned. I can just create it.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
spell. It was magic. It was magical fertilizer. Which is why for this crafting, I'm a little nervous about this crafting assignment. That time I tried to make a benign little plant spell. I almost killed my mom. I kind of did. She's not the same.
I'll take note to keep back from your demonstration then.
I should be offended, but I'm not. No.
Jacob, look into the spell Wither and Bloom. I was thinking that would be a once per day ability if you wanted to make use of it as part of that backstory element.
Wither and Bloom?
Yep.
I kind of just gave myself poison spray.
Yeah.
Well, but I took it as The magic initiate spell.
Yep. No, when I was going over, I was thinking like that might be a potential thing to develop into. Give you a little bit more magic.
Nice.
I wonder why it's called Wither. I mean, bloom. Where's the blooming part of it?
This part of it.
Non-magical vegetation withers. Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I was thinking once a day. That'd probably be pretty reasonable.
Yeah, it feels like it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. I won't have that there. So.
Yeah, as part of your level up, you have a little bit more control over it.
On this break too, like as I'm walking around campus, I want to see if there's any like job posting boards or any like extra, not assignments, but
All the job postings you see are going to be specifically campus jobs.
okay.
There isn't like an adventure
Then-
board.
One day I would like to take a trip down to
I was
Casimir.
going to say, one thing they probably do, and this is part of the wibbly wobbly timey wimeys, they definitely, if like you want to go for like a week adventure somewhere, that's definitely allowed. So if you want to take little trips to places, we'll say there are periodically throughout the year, anytime you want to go somewhere, that is an option.
Okay.
And yeah, Casimir is definitely doable.
Is that the name of the like town that's just outside Strixhaven?
Yep.
Okay.
Just outside being 5 hours by airship. It's about a day
right.
regular travel.
And do most of the like port cities and whatnot have either a ship we can take to them or an airship?
So in your time, you've definitely gathered Casimir. The big thing to the city is that it is a skyship hub. So there's tons of skyships going out fairly regularly. Or realistically, multiple times a day, they're traveling to different places, and there is a full schedule of places that they go to that leads you pretty much to every corner.
And there's
It's a big travel hub.
there's no hub that has like portals.
Sigil.
So we could go to Sigil and then take the portal from Sigil to another place.
Yep, you just have to
To
learn
cut travel time.
where the portal is, what the key is for it. But theoretically, Sigil basically has portals to every single place there is. But you have to figure out how to open them.
Once you're in Sigil.
Yep.
So it's just like a gold for a pass to Sigil, right?
It depends on what it is.
It's like
So
one coin.
the portal going into it from Strixhaven specifically is a Taurus of copper, I think it is. But some of them, it'll be a physical object. Sometimes it's a thought. Sometimes it's an action you have to do. It can be absolutely anything. So, and it could be any doorway that you're walking through will be a portal to some place if you happen to do the right thing. So sometimes people stumble into them accidentally, like, oh, I was thinking about logging and walking into this tavern, and oh, now I'm in the house. No necessary connection to it. It's random and bizarre.
This is while you're in Sigil, or when you're in anywhere else and you could find yourself suddenly in Sigil.
Within Sigil. Sigil is
Okay.
one of the names that you pick up on is the City of Doors, is one of the aliases that it goes by, because it has doors to absolutely every plane, planet, reportedly. Rumor has it. It's just a matter of figuring out what the portal key is and where geographically that portal is within the city. But yeah, it is said to be connected to every single place there is.
We might be able to find something in the library too, maybe with some research.
Could be.
Yeah, but I think on like our little break between semesters, I would like to just go to Casimir and see if I could find like a bulletin board.
Mm-hmm. I've got stuff for that.
Yeah.
I'll have to actually prepare it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting it today, but that's just what I'm gonna do one day. If anyone would like to tag along, they are more than welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say I've got pretty much stuff set for any place you go to. So wherever you want to check out at various points, there are things at them.
Now for these airship, is there like a yearly pass we can buy? So for like when I went to stay, there's like you could buy the cat pass
Mm-hmm.
for like an upfront, you know, $100 a year, and then have unlimited trips on it.
Nope, they like to nickel and dime you. It's
Poor
basically
kids.
one. I think it was like 1 gold per mile, something like that.
What about the one that goes from Casimir to Strixhaven? Do we have unlimited travel there?
Yes, once a day you can get there. That is covered by the school.
So round trip once a day.
Yep.
I need someone who can like make teleportation goals.
I know.
And then there would be, I mean, if you want to do conventional ship trips, there's the big ocean kind of in the middle, or big sea, I guess would be more accurate, that connects to a lot of places, but it is going to be a lot slower.
Okay.
So airship or portal is the preferred travel method.
Well, just I'm looking at some of the cities around, and I see like if we had a week break, how would we even like do something if we wanted to go and like adventure somewhere? Because it's like the airship from Casimir over to, let's say, the far west, the Automata or whatever.
Yep.
I mean, that would be like like a day and a half, 2 days of travel.
Yep.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think the longest travel is like, a day and a half or 2 days.
Okay.
And that's one way. And those ones, because I set up actual routes for them, you might have to wait for a couple days for the return ship to actually get there. So you might be stuck there for a while. It is a risk.
I really like to travel, and I really like to see new things and have experiences. Sigil, I could have done without. That was a little terrifying for me because I had no one there to protect me.
Right. So how much time are we saying are between semesters? Like 2 weeks?
Between what kind of travel time, like downtime type deal, or
Yeah, so like
Until next
exams have ended. When do we have to be back? So we know, like, for like adventuring and stuff between.
typically it's going to be a week,
Okay.
but again, it's flexible. So I mean, if we need to work something out for longer,
Okay.
you'd also have longer in between, like after your final one, but before you go into the next year, you'd have more time.
True, because if we did 2 weeks between, that would be a month. So then once school's over, we have 2 months before the next year started.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I feel so much stronger.
As do I.
I'm really glad that first semester's over.
I feel a little angrier.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like somewhere deep inside me, I'm not even entirely sure why. But it's like a rage in me.
Not to be mean, but it might be your dad.
It very well could be.
You can learn how to trap and harness that energy.
Be angry at him for being angry at me for almost killing my mom. And be good drunk.
Do we need to watch you around the cabin water?
Like naked?
I more so meant in terms of, do you tend to take too much of the drink yourself?
Cabbage water is not alcoholic.
Oh, you have fermentate, and then it can be.
Oh.
Professor Lindsay used to really like this stuff.
Yes, Ben. Do you drink?
Alcohol?
alcohol, not water.
Use specific.
Yeah.
Use specifics.
No, I don't drink it because my dad. I saw what it did to him. It wasn't pretty. And to your other question about watching me in the cabin water.
When did the cabin water not in?
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say like no thanks.
Little do you know that I have caused watching what I have not watched.
Oh boy. Is anyone taking any ethics classes or moral
It's just your collection, none of you need to be worried.
Oh boy.
Data collection. It's for R&D.
Yeah. To better serve.
But I didn't know that you needed a lily pad.
Didn't we talk about it?
No.
Didn't it get brought up that where I heard? I remember I was being slightly disappointed that none of my things were real.
And me and Cogs never heard that.
Oh, that's a connection. Well, I appreciate it. And truth be told, I didn't plan to give you a handkerchief today. It was reflex.
I know Cogs saw that too. You keep that thing around you a lot.
Yeah. If you don't want it, I'll take it back.
I'll take that into something.
Okay. Enjoy. Now I gotta go find another handkerchief. No.
Here, I have an idea. And she'll, just put the vegetation on it to like clean it up and give it like a nice, cabbagey smell, like a boiled cabbage smell. Here you go.
No.
It's yours.
I insist. There's plenty of other handkerchiefs in the world.
There's a bully.
This is I thought you didn't like it. I thought you didn't like it.
Well, now I don't because it's something in water.
Well, undo your spell.
Fine.
And now it's back to you folks left.
You're gonna cover that too, don't you worry. Okay. Well, beyond that, are we looking to go spend our week trying to find something to do, test out our new strengths?
Yeah, well, I mean, I figured we could do just a little traveling, maybe at least find some stuff that we could sell at the general store,
Just in Casimir is the idea?
or see if there's anything posted. And then, like, at night and stuff, we can still work on our tools or whatever.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jacob, you're gonna be triggered if you look at this map.
What?
There's a place called Sandpoint.
Oh, what?
Exactly.
That
Our campaign that was in Pathfinder was set in Sandpoint,
yeah.
and we were stuck in that godforsaken city for so fucking long. Sandpoint.
Not a fan. Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Same.
Let's go to Sandpoint and get stuck there for like 3 months
Nope.
of sessions.
It's not a good place.
And then that's all you really prepared.
Yeah, for the most part.
That's fine.
Got through some stuff. One thing I needed to do, the other benefit of a job is just like extracurriculars, you get a friendship point with somebody that you work with.
Oh, okay.
And there's not as many.
It's just you and I.
Yep.
You have a job.
What's your job, Jacob?
I gotta find it down here.
I think you're like a barista, aren't you?
I thought I was like working at the pool or something.
There's 2 that I think were, if I remember right, actually maybe even 3. We've got
I worked at the Strixhaven Stadium.
perfect. Strixhaven Stadium. You work with Greta and Aurora.
Then you cannot get away from Greta.
I gave
Aurora.
her a friendship point.
Which one was Aurora?
That is her goth lady.
Yeah. Goth lady who looks just like Rosalind. Or you can put more points into Greta.
What if? Wait, she's not a tiefling. Never mind. I was gonna say, what if Rozzie's her dad too?
Other tiefling, that would be funny.
You've also, in the time learned, Fell is also from
Oh, you just automatically get to give away a point? Like I used
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me look at my job points. So do I get like as many social points as I have job points?
You get as many friendship assignments as you do have job points, yes.
Oh, okay.
So just like we do for extracurricular, but instead of getting potentially a proficiency at the end, you're getting gold every single time guaranteed.
Okay, I see. Okay. Well, I have 2 points to a job, so I'll give 1 to Aurora.
Okay.
And, you know, Greta's great, but I'm not all in on Greta. So let me go, hold on a second.
Well, it'd be someone that you work with.
Yeah.
So it's Greta or Aurora.
Give your work point to Greta, and then the point that you have from your extracurricular, assign it to somebody else in the extracurricular.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking at.
That's a good idea.
Here.
This bitch is from Waterdeep too.
Oh, who was in there? What was his deal?
I don't remember.
I'm gonna have
the
to talk to
What
her.
was Xanther's deal?
He's
Uh,
the fireman.
Yep. He's the fire. He's kind of a jock cheerleader.
Yeah, cheerleader.
Yep. Very upbeat, positive, very happy pretty much all the time. Very encouraging of other people.
You gonna go, Bobby? Come here.
I can pull up some of his touch points.
Come here. Come on.
Xanther, Javandri, Elventhorn. Elventhorn does seem very nice. You and him have got a good thing going.
Yeah, I made my shoes and I got 1 social point out of it.
And you got a lifetime supply
That is true.
of
The
wood.
lifetime supply of wood is pretty
You're
great.
kind of crazy. Just burn your friendship. I feel like I've already got 2 people from the Lifter Club. Stoner. Or do I want? Yeah, we'll go with Shavandri.
Shubandri?
Actually, fuck it.
What you got?
Yeah, Shavandri. Oop, Shavandri.
Is what you got?
I'm reversing Xanther.
You like Xanther better?
Xanther, yeah.
Okay.
We'll go that guy.
Random
That's an
info.
easy one. Yep.
Boy. Honestly, it's just kind of the name, dude.
Xanther Bowen.
Yep.
Sounds like. What was the name of that one commander on Futurama?
It's the guy from Buffy, right? Isn't his name Xanther? No.
I don't know the Buffy end of it, but that does actually sound kind of familiar for a future.
His name is
one.
Xander.
Zap Brannigan.
Yeah.
Who's Xanther like modern day?
Yep. I've got him pulled up here. 1 second. +1 Finn.
It's that fucking Brannigan. Shit, dude.
So his touch points are lovable jock, gentle giant, the cheerleader, nice guy. Pop culture references, Troy Barnes, Community.
Oh, you can try.
Yeah.
Praying up it in the morning.
Yeah.
Watching, I guess. Jake Peralta. from
Jake
Brooklyn Nine.
Peralta.
Yep, that's another one
Brooklyn
that's on here.
Nine.
Is this yet another reference that you haven't seen?
I don't know any of the references.
Yep.
So, not for the Witcher one, not for the Harry Potter
The
one,
Witcher one.
not for the Community references, not for the Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think you guys have a lot of media.
I know, we are not good at pop culture.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the best TV show ever. It's so good.
It is really fucking good.
Have you watched much Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
No. I haven't really watched much of that.
I don't know a lot of things, actually. Fred Jones from Scooby-Doo.
Fred?
Yeah, Fred, the blonde haired.
Oh, I didn't know his last name was Jones.
I don't know either.
No, he's Fred though.
So, yeah.
Fred
No, that is.
Scooby-Doo.
Samwise Gamgee.
Who's
Aww.
that?
He's Samwise fucking.
Yeah.
My goodness, dude.
Not a jock,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
archetypical heart who refuses to let hope die. That's his.
Aww.
He seems like a much better choice than, like, I don't know, the brutally honest owl.
Yeah. Spock data.
But yeah, that's Xanthers. Quick read.
Okay. Yeah, no, I made the right call. Well, I guess I'm like friends with all the people in the Lifters Club.
Yep.
And only one person on Dog Patrol, but that's okay.
Know what you like.
Maybe the person on Dog Patrol is friggin' help him. Like, he should basically be in Lifters Club. I might recruit him.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. I guess, yeah, he likes more so the regal stuff rather than sweating. And then you've got Biblioplex.
As he stomps
Yes.
around in a
There's only one in that currently. I'm going to bulk this list up a little bit. But for now,
Well,
for
I
the
think
first,
we had said that she, instead of doing the social for her job, was going to invest it into looking into her artifact.
true. Yep. That's fair.
So I won't worry too much about it.
Yep. So these lists, as the semester's gone or goes on, more people are going to start getting campus jobs to pay for their stuff. So you'll see those options expand out for some people. Make it hail.
That's just us plebs over here.
Yep.
The rich kids just running the school.
I've never been a rich kid in a campaign, and I'm loving it. I feel like Ash last time.
Yep.
Oh, how am I this time?
You are noticing
I got this.
the majority, like most of the population of the school, is on the like upper echelon wealth scale in terms of everybody's background.
Okay, so you and I do stick out with four.
A little bit,
Four
yeah.
little assholes.
Yep.
Okay.
charity cases.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
It is, I mean, definitely the minority. So yeah, looking
No
there.
one
Hey,
No inform is not healthy.
rags to riches.
Yep.
Yeah.
True story.
True.
Rags to riches.
Tav is not going to be super rich. She's not going to be super rich.
What about her?
Probably has that Rousey job.
You're telling me now that form is bitch.
Not rich. He's not. No, he's one of the. Yeah. Make a insight check.
No, it's not. No. I refuse to let that happen.
You have a half sister?
No. 18.
18. You get the impression that she probably does come from wealth.
Okay.
Wait, are you trying to make sure you have all rich friends?
No, I'm feeling on my competitors because she's like another big bard.
Yep.
And I'm like befriending her because gotta keep your, friends close, competitors even closer.
But she's also a tiefling, And she also had like.
And she also was from Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure she is one of Rosie's long lost.
Rosie does not have another daughter in
You
Waterdeep.
don't even know.
It's easier on you,
Oh,
probably.
yeah.
But
I
No.
would love it if you guys could just like, oh, your family have.
yeah, pretty much across the board.
Yeah, he looks super loaded.
Yep.
I talked to him. He was that douchebag. He was rich.
Yeah, he looks super
He's like
loaded.
in the like archfey court
Oh, jeez.
as an artist.
Fucking Earthmatat. Get the fuck out of here.
Probably also he's actually not rich. He's humble.
Okay.
He's humble.
He's humble.
Yeah.
Compensating for the fact that he doesn't have any money by being a dick to
I
everybody.
think that's probably a part of it, yeah.
Wait, who's humble?
Erzmatot, as far as his origin, he doesn't come from money. He's kind of self-made, up-and-coming.
What
He's
do they
really
call
trying
it?
to distance himself from being, like, because he's full-on orc, coming from, like, an actual orc tribe, and he, like, doesn't want to be associated with the traditional orc stereotypes, so he's swung the far opposite direction and is super strict and rigid.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you push his little buttons a little, and then that barbarian in him will come out. I'm sure.
It could well be.
Make some popcorn at 10 o'clock at night.
Go through a rage.
Yes.
He goes all Hulk.
Yep.
Spray a little perfume before a date.
Just Febreze, the main living in.
Mm-hmm.
Earthmatat or Tash.
Yep. With his clipboard clacking.
Got me mid strut.
Yeah.
Are we gonna bring our clipboards to the for me?